think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is, of course, Wednesday, and that means it is time for us to be jumping in to some of that good old frame. Hello, and welcome back to it all there. Hello, Beardface. Hello, Frosted Pancake. Hello, Zomtronic as well. Switching us over to some Synthwave to get started. Alright, as you may have heard there, the switch happened. So, yes, indeed, we are on to Synthwave to start the actual entrance into Warframe itself. That's fine. Here we are, with it all once again raring to go. Now, as I've mentioned on Discord, the plan for today is mostly a focus on let's get ourselves a little bit of prime loot. That's what I want to be doing a lot of. There's of course the good old sortie do, first things first. We'll have a look at that in just a moment, although I think that might be second things second. Aside from that, absolutely, we are ready to go get ourselves some shiny stuff. I'm not going to be using Warframe info today. Simple reason being on that, the markets are going to be a little bit all over the place, what with the whole primary surgeons, things being bought in droves and sold in droves, up, down, left, right and centre. You know what, I'm just going to grab what I think looks shiniest to me. That's what I'm going to focus on. I'm just leaving that one to the side for today. Hello there, Caesar, good evening to you as well. Fantakiller coming in with a request for solo Steel Path Interceptions, the very first mission though. So we won't be doing the sortie first like we normally do, it'll be second. However, Nazurko, now that is a big redemption right there. That is a very big redemption right there. Nazurko has just redeemed themselves a VIP. Nazurko, you've been here a while then. You've been here a while, there you are, have your lovely shiny diamond. You've earned it, you've achieved it, you are now a VIP on the channel. That means I also need to update the VIP button itself here. Let me just have a look at that now. That was, let me think, where were we at on that one? That is now going to be, oops, that many. That's not right. I'm just making sure I get the right price, because I have a system for how much this goes up. However, my mind is a little bit crazy at the moment. So let me just try and figure out how much is that supposed to be now. There we go, yep. And it's updated. There we are. So, for those of you who are familiar, every time VIP is redeemed and requested on this channel with those channel points, the price of the VIP badge then goes up and is now at 45,000. It is now at 45,000. That's a big jump. Yep, it's gone up by 9,000. I basically use the triangle numbers. Yes, as an absolute nerd, I use the triangle numbers. So, we're going up. It was 36,000 before, so that's the, I believe, the 8th triangle number, which is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8,000. So now it's the 9th triangle number, 45,000. Triangle times 1,000, because, you know, just 45 points would be a little bit ridiculous, wouldn't it? So yeah, there we go. Nazarko, you are the latest VIP on the channel. I hope you enjoy your lovely little VIP badge to go alongside your subscriber badge, my dude. Evie say, what do you call Excalibur with an archwing? Excalibur. Ah, Evie, you really know how to brighten my day. That was a terrible joke. Hello, Atria. How are you doing today? So, as pointed out, the request from Fantakiller is for a solo Steel Path interception to get the day started. So, yikes. Okay, well, I was planning on using Zaku for the sortie, just for the hell of it. So let's use Zaku for that interception, see how badly it goes, eh? Let's see what happens there. But first, Lonely kept saying, what do you give a sick lemon? Lemonade. Oh god. These are terrible, guys. These are terrible today. I mean, they weren't any better last time, but come on. Lonely Keck, thank you very much for that. Actually, saying, good, entering hell right now. How? Ooh, you're entering hell? Are you going to the Nether on Minecraft? Because that could be quite fun. However, I feel like you're not referencing that. What's going on, Atria? I hope Bill's well. Yeah, let's see. What am I going to figure for this? I'm going to need explosives. Do I have Prime Sure-Footed on this build? I do not. No, I do not need explosives then, because that will ruin my day. I need the Fulmin. I need the Fulmin typed for the kind of damage I need to be doing. Steel Pack Grenade. There we go. That should do trick. Yes, indeed, Bill. And I've got the observers to back up. No. I actually say no. Leveling 3 frames and nobody wants to help me with Equinox or a nuke. Yeah, that can be a bit of fun. That can absolutely be a bit of fun. I'm in the fortunate position now that when I need to level up a frame, I can go to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught and let someone carry me there, because Master Rank 30 and Legendary Rank 1, we can head on over to ESO for leveling now. That's a fun thing. For everyone else, yeah, you're stuck with the not quite so efficient options, and that can really be a mixed bag. Like, really. Let's see, what I'm going to have as my secondary. I would like, because I'm going into Steel Path, I would like to have serious corrosive damage. I think is going to be order of the day here. However, whilst magnets can be very good, especially for its headshots, unfortunately with Zaku running, I don't know that I'll be able to basically sit still long enough to pull that off properly. Epitaph. Epitaph should be fine. Let's go with that one. I can make this one work. Let me see here. So, as a corrosive build? As a corrosive build, okay. Is it fully corrosive? Yeah. Yeah, it's solid corrosive. Alright, let's do that then. Solid. What I'm going to do is give this one secondary dexterity. I don't intend to be using the Epitaph all that much, but when I need to use it, I need to use it as stacked as it can be. Do that there to give it that extra power ready to go. Never mind, Fantakiller wants to ruin my day entirely. Well, Fantakiller, I don't see how this is going to go well for anything to do with this, but sure, full random loadout it is, Fantakiller. Full random loadout it is. That's what I get for planning. Didn't get that in time. Alright, full random loadout. This is going to be absolute pain. I just put the build together, dude. Protea, Quanta, Vandal, Dex Furious, and the Subscribe. See, I named 3 weapons, like and subscribe, for a bit on a YouTube video. A bit that I didn't even call out. It was just kind of there for anyone clever enough to notice it. And I specifically chose weapons which I were not going to be using for pretty much any reason outside of that bit. I named 3 weapons that should just sit in the arsenal and be forgotten. And unfortunately it's here now. Now, it's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst. It has got a pitifully partially ranked Exodia Contagion on there. And some other assorted mods, so it has technically got slash viral. Hell, it's even got a ribbon on it with range and status chance for all the good that's gonna do. I got a better one. Plus slash, plus heat, minus heavy attack efficiency, plus critical damage. Why is that not on here? I mean, range is nice, but like, bruh, why was that not on there? I mean, look at that. That's... Why was this not on the build? Hold up. Crit damage slash heat minus heavy attack efficiency on a weapon I'm not heavy attacking with. Why would I have the range status chance instead? Alright. There we are. So I actually have a workable melee. That is a surprise to me. I'm still going to stick with Zenric. No, I want to make sure I have the combo. I've decided. I was thinking very hard there. Do I want to make sure I am always good for energy, even if I like mess up on dispensary, or do I always want to have the combo? I want the combo. The Dex Furious and Quanta Vandal. Let's have a look at these then. Quanta Vandal. Has it got a... Oh, God. It's not even got a mod in it. Fanta Killer, what have you done to me? Oh, dear. Okay, well, that's pain. Mikey D say, found your videos recently and they are great. Thank you for the breakdowns. One of them made me confused though, he says. The corrosive versus viral. If a weapon has only elemental damage, is corrosive always better since there's no chance for slash procs? So that's a very good question, Mike. That is a very good question. And yes, I would say that corrosive, not necessarily always better, but it is going to be, by and large, a very good choice to have there. Because you're very right, viral doesn't have as much power if it's not enhancing any slash procs. So corrosive is much better against armored targets in that case, but specifically that case. If you are against unarmored targets, corrosive once again becomes a little bit shit. But yeah. Why do I need Zenric on Pro Stream with Dispensary? Because, Beardface, I am very bad at this game. I do all these fancy videos with all this lovely math everywhere and builds and whatnot, and then I let my energy run to 0 and go, oh, how am I going to play the game now? So yeah, sometimes I like to have that backup plan. That's why my builds are very lazy, because I am actually pretty bad at this game. Believe it or not, I am pretty bad at everything about this game sometimes. I just hide it behind a veneer of, well, let's solve that badness problem by making it where I can be bad successfully. I don't know why I'm even modding this weapon. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to just annoy everyone and put useless mods on. Get rid of that one. We're going to put on Internal Bleeding, we're going to put on Galvanized Scope, and then somewhere down here, something nice and suitable for absolute trash. There it is. That'll do. Sawtooth Clip. There we are. Okay, perfect. This is a weapon with the absolute worst mods I could have put onto it, I think. There we go. Not the worst, but bad enough, because it's not even the perfectly worst. It's just bad. It's just bad. That's what those mods are. There we are. Right. So this is going to be my my main... Why is there a kick and... You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to leave this as the build and just run with it. Yeah, this is absolute trash. I hate everything about this. Oh god, it changed my Sentinel as well. Oh, this is not how I wanted to start today's stream. Okay, right. Wow, yeah, this is great. Okay. So say, if you want to really turn the Steel Path Interception into a joke, could use Gloom. I could, but unfortunately, under the rules about not being able to potato a weapon, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to change the abilities on a frame at this stage. I'm not sure if we allow that for full random loadout. That's never been a rule before. Luckily, my Jin does still have Verglass, so I do still have a decent set. Oh my. Decent Sentinel weapon. Oh my god, this is painful to look at. It's got nothing. Ah! I mean, it's got the absolute minimums in here, but it's just gonna die. It is, it's just gonna die. Okay. I mean, yeah, I can't fit these on. All of these defensive mods are all over the capacity I have available to give to it. I could bring down Primed Animal Instinct, but I don't really want to lose the radar. Have I got anything else here of use to me? Oh, well, Revive Upon Death. I mean, I should absolutely have that on there, shouldn't I? Yeah. So let's grab that one and let's just make the mod actually happen. Now I can only upgrade that, I believe, 4 times to be able to fit it on, but this will have to do. There we are. Okay, automatically revive upon death after 105 seconds. So basically, for what, 5 out of every 110 seconds, I will have Jin. Cool. I can dip to primed regen. I mean, no, not really, because the invulnerability there is going to give it some time alive. That's useful. Regeneration through primed regen is instant, whereas this takes, what, 1.5 minutes, more than that? Prime regen is actually going to be useful here to keep this running for a bit. Even still, it's all terrible. It's all bloody terrible. This is pain. This is pain. Fanta Killer, you're an absolute monster to start the stream this way. Wow. Okay. Yikes. It's saying slowly. So I'm just going to stick around here and slowly sip my homemade Jägermeister. Oh wow. I hope that tastes better than it sounds, Beard. I really do. Alright, so Steel Path Interception. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow, Fanta Killer. I hope your birthday goes as well as this mission then. I hope your birthday really goes as well as this mission, you know? You picked it after all, so surely you have some connection between the two there. Yeah, wish you all the best on that. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do then? You know what? The Ceres tile set is one I think I can work with, so let's grab the interception that's over there. Where even is it? Where even is it? Is it this one? No, is it this one? There it is. Alright, cool. Let's do this. This is painful. Also, there's been hydrate. There you are, Evo Shady. Thought you hydrate. In all of this nonsense. I'm just going to put that weapon away now. There we go, yeah. Yep, definitely did switch off of having Xeneric, so I need to make sure I use my dispensary. So you know what, I'm going to pop that before I start capturing. They're already here. The enemy's already here. Energy please, thank you. Oh, I didn't put synth fiber on, I'm not pick. Oh, everything is terrible. So this mission is failed. I'm telling you that right now, this mission is failed. What was that flickering? Don't tell me I'm going to get invaded as well. Because I actually do not have the energy for that. Yeah, I should probably just melee, shouldn't I? Yeah, melee is the way forwards with this. Melee is absolutely the way forwards. I haven't even started the mission yet. What have you done to me? Alright, mission started. Now I'm on the clock. I need to succeed, and I have no time at all in which to succeed. Am I allowed help? He did say solo, but solo is a game mode, not a designation of utility, so I can absolutely summon in crew. There we are. So I'm just going to set some fire over there. You know, set down grenades everywhere I can put them. Fire that way. Fire that way. More grenades. And we'll see what happens. Cheesing the rules. Warframe is a game to be cheesed. So, yes, I'm cheesing the rules. Sue me. Okay, yeah, no, I've lost already. You can already see I have lost. It's not even a question. There's so many enemies. I have no crowd control whatsoever. I don't even have the energy to recast my second ability right now. I need energy. Thank you. If I win this, if I win this mission, have you seen how badly this is going? Like, I can't even capture this. There's too many enemies coming at me and I cannot kill them fast enough. I am in conflict again because they are climbing up where my turrets aren't looking. No synth fiber, no equilibrium. I don't know if I have no equilibrium, but I definitely have no synth fiber because I'm using Jin. And if I switch to synth fiber on it, Jin would probably just already be dead. Might as well hack this one. This is terrible. Like, the grenade are already at 50%. I haven't got a chance here. Like, not even half of a chance. That turret was absolutely bloomin' useless. And these turrets aren't in range to hit anything, apparently. Okay, this is great. This is just me getting told to lose the match? It really is, isn't it? Yeah. This is where Fantakiller has basically thrown away a load of points to cause absolute agony for everyone for a moment. Oh, yeah, I can use my operator to try and help out here. Okay, I forgot I was on Naramon. I just completely shot myself off the map there. That happens. I need more energy. Give energy, please. Why am I not capturing this? Oh my god, I did not see there were a couple guys over here. There we are. Here I was thinking I was capturing it and nothing was happening. Any guns that aren't shooting marshmallows? Well, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I wasn't given any. However, I am catching up. Somehow. What do you mean conflict? Conflict with whom? Never mind, there was no conflict. It lied. Alright, neutralizing Bravo. I have apparently lost all of the locations again, so that's great. There is conflict here, and I have no idea how I'm going to clear this one. Oh, and I'm dying. Literally unable to kill this many enemies with this gear. Literally impossible. I mean, I've done Steel Path solo interceptions before. I've needed to use something like Cora to handle it prior to, you know, guns being effective enough. I don't even have my glaive. No, there's just too many of them. This is actually impossible. I am now going to lose. We are back up to 100% conflict because more enemies spawn than I can deal with. I have now died. Yeah, this is game over. So, Fantakiller, I hope you have enjoyed your absolutely terrible choice. I highly recommend you never do that again, because this was absolute trash. That was absolute trash. There was nothing good about that. I hope everyone learned a very valuable lesson that Fantakiller has seriously bad taste when it comes to mission setups. There we are then. Cool. Welcome to the stream, guys. We haven't even done the sortie yet. You guys are full of Schadenfreude, aren't you? Alright, well, that's done, isn't it now? Let's switch back to today's main event, which is actually just getting on with the rest of the stream. These guns were beyond terrible. Jesus Christ. So it turns out, if you bring random stuff to a mission, you can't actually succeed. Who knew? Also, Zom saying, now show us Protea at her full power. Okay, well, Zaku, you're just not allowed to exist today, Zaku. Sorry. So we're bringing out Protea. Actually, yeah, we did have Equilibrium on this build. Got a mid-rank Naraminder to give some duration without killing the range too much. It was designed to work. It's just Protea doesn't do interception. Certainly not Steel Path interception. Certainly not with weapons that do nothing. She just can't handle that much. Hell, most single frames cannot handle that much. It just doesn't work. There we are. Now we'll try this with a little bit more under the belt. With this, I can switch us over to good old Xeneric. Because as you saw there, at times I did run very low on energy because I didn't have some fiber running. Energy is expensive for that build because I'm still spamming turrets because it's about the only option I had. You can see Xeneric there probably would have been a better call. Alright, let's do this. So, we're on to the sortie now, and Zom decided that we're going to see some Protea. So, Protea Spy. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it. You'll take a spot for sortie if it's open. Evie! I said about 3 minutes ago we're going on to the sortie. Bit late now, my dude. Unless you can forcibly join in, which I don't think you can. Nope, there's a full squad. So, send a message for the next mission, Evie. Could Octavia build solely focused on interception do it? Potentially, yeah. The only Steel Path solo that I have pulled off fully successfully was with Cora, and that's because she can lock down multiple points at once, fully. Yeah, so Cora can handle it. Other frames that can lock down multiple areas fully, yeah, they could do it. You know what, Beard? I actually agree with you on that one. I agree with you. Ooh, hello, what happened there? Okay. Evie should be redeeming a bad joke for that one. This guy's dead. Oh, bad. And we pop in through here, completely unnoticed. Go invisible again because I can. Ultimate War Machine, hello there, how you doing today? Best weapons to give you Railjack crew? The strongest weapon you have, basically. Just the strongest. Do be aware that they don't use weapons optimally. So, for example, with something like a sniper rifle, they just don't seem to handle the scoping in properly and all that kind of stuff. With weapons which have a much more effective secondary fire mode, they just don't know that it exists. Yeah. Pretty much the strongest one you've got that's just simple to use, that's the best one to hand them. Get out of my way, please. Get out of my way. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I'm just going to walk up to this one, you know. Not like the rest of the team are actually trying to do anything here. You thought Corpus lasers could see through void mode? They can. I use the void mode there to... I can dash past the cameras. It's the lasers that can see the void mode. I just make sure that the lasers were all out of position and then dashed quicker than they could get back into position. That's what happened there, Star Bomber. I waited for the lasers to get out of the way and then just zip straight past them. That was meant to me, please. Thank you. Oh, I was hoping that would proc my arcane consequence. Ta-da!
Another job well executed.
Max range Limbo also really good for Inception. Yeah, because Limbo can lock down a large area. Especially with Stasis, you can just straight nullify a whole bunch of enemies. That's very effective. Your sortie mission failed a vault. Oh, that's no good, Evie. That is definitely no good. Cloud Walker's not detected by lasers? That's right, yeah. Cloud Walker's not void modes. That's something different. Oh, host migration in my orbiter. Well, that's a new one. Normally it just says squad disbanded or something like that. No, host migration. All right. Alrighty, next on list is the Exterminate Augmented Enemy Shields. Right, I know what I'm doing on that. I know what I'm doing on that. So, first of all, we grab the... Did we Envoy, actually? Yeah, I'll stick with the Envoy. Stick with the Envoy, but still going to switch frame to Sarin. Do I play on PlayStation 4? No, I play exclusively on PC. No, I don't play on PlayStation. In fact, I've never owned a PlayStation 4 or 3 or 5 for that matter. Last PlayStation I owned was a PlayStation 2. Cloud Walker goes through lasers? Yeah, absolutely, Star Bomber. If you're unfamiliar with things that actually go through lasers and just beat out all of the spy stuff, I highly recommend checking out my Stealth Frames video. It goes over basically all of the ones you need to care about in that regard. So, Sarin, what build is this one? This is high range, low strength. That's not really what I'm looking for, is it? I can do better than that. What's this build? This one, that one looks like a nice all-rounder. That'll do more like what I'm looking for, won't it? Is there anything I can drop off here? Yes, I don't need this to be quite so efficient right now. So I'll take Streamline instead, which will also give me some more duration by virtue of not taking it down. Lovely jubbly. Alright, let's go do this one. Atria saying there's a Invigoration Baruch right now, it's the worst it could be for him. Oh, what have you got for him then, Atria? Because they're different for everyone. Malachi D saying, with the assembled knowledge you have on Warframe, what's the most triggering or annoying misconception you run into? Honestly, I can't think of one. Misconception? I genuinely cannot think of one off the top of my head in that regard, no. What misconceptions could there be to get angry about? I genuinely can't think of one right now. Mesa 4 semi-auto? I mean, that's just funny because that was our clan leader doing that one. Ah, the Muppet. He didn't even try using full auto mode. Despite the fact that it only has full auto, he thought he had to click all the time. That was weird. But otherwise, I genuinely can't think of misconceptions that actually annoy me. They just kind of accrue because people just invent facts or just see snippets of things and assume that's how the world works, and that's just kind of everything. That's angry more just facepalm? Again, I don't know, because like even when it comes down to the obvious, somewhat annoying question of what's the best Warframe, even that just comes from a place of ignorance. It's not something to get annoyed about, it's just something to acknowledge that some people really just know less. I mean, that's something you get used to when you're researching stuff as thoroughly as I do, that yeah, you're going to encounter people who just simply know so little about the topic they're asking about, they don't even know what questions they're asking. That's just kind of be how it is. You know, I've worked enough customer service, I'm used to that. Right, sorry, I can't really give you much of an answer on that one. I don't get triggered by just sheer misconceptions, because it just shows that someone didn't know something. That I'm more likely to get annoyed by someone who is being more malicious with their choices, questions, and actions. Malice is a real triggering point. And I do consider willful ignorance a form of malice. It is, there's no getting around it. Those who choose to be idiots, there's no room for them in my time.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Veterans who still insist Necros desecrate scales of strength. Does anyone really insist that? Because like that just sounds like a moron. That's not one that'll annoy me. That's just a case of, okay, well this guy just doesn't look at what they're doing. Yeah. What tier would I put Octavian based on my enjoyment of their typical playstyle? I mean, Vandigo, that's a question
Excellent work, Tenno.
of putting people into tiers based on my enjoyment of them? That's very specific. Octavia is a powerful frame, and that always makes things much more enjoyable to play than not powerful ones. But as to what tier? If we're doing your typical S, A, B, C, and F tiering system, I'm just going to drop out this squad for the moment whilst we chat on that. I would say probably B tier. Yeah, for enjoyment, I'd put her as B tier. Out of what for the looks at? Out of what you decide is an interesting way to give an answer, Porn Ducky. Out of what way you decide is an interesting way, yeah. 60 years customer service here. Ooh, that's a wild Galactic Gerbil. That is a wild. Yikes. No more power to you, but yikes. It should say you can't say who the best frame is, but you can say your favorite, because there are frames that are good on some nodes and worse on others. I mean, yeah. My favorite is just Lavos, that's a known fact. What would I rate Grendel on that scale? On the scale of enjoyability to play, I would put him as C tier. He's got memes, he's got silliness, but actually enjoying him long term? Nah. It's hard to enjoy using Grendel for more than 2 missions in a row. That puts him down at C tier. Like I say, must be more patient than you. I mean, Malek, I've had plenty of opportunity to be impatient, and I have suffered the consequences of being impatient. You don't get to stream to hundreds of people and make videos for tens of thousands, hell, hundreds of thousands if you look at the right video, and not be given ample opportunity to learn patience with people, you know? Question, why does Octavia build armor strip? Don't know, Ultimate War Machine. I'd have to have a look at what you've done to your build. I would have to have a look at that one. You'd say it looks about 17.8 out of 100? I mean, fair enough. Cool. 178 out of 1,000. That'll work. Oh, we got a pick a frame here from Athens. Prime Magazine I found you right now. Want to show me what I'm in for? Sure, yeah. Let's bring out Mag Prime. Let's bring out Mag Prime. There we are. I'll make sure I've got a suitable build for this, and then we'll run it from there. Let's see, what build is this one? So this one's not using any range whatsoever. I feel like that one is a nice safe build, but I'm gonna... I feel like... Oh, that's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this one. And magnetize, targeted, 4 meter radius. You know what? I want to do more with that. I want to do more. So I'm going to take off vitality, and I'm going to put on stretch. It's not going to be... stretch or... Yeah, just stretch. Not going to be a huge difference. I'll take it. I don't need the health. I'll be fine. Maybe. You ready for cuteness is S tier? Nope. Fractional playability is F? Yes. Cuteness? No. No, 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 no. Also, what are these colours? I feel like the colours of a math textbook or something. Ugh. When did I do that? Mind if I tag along? I always mine EV, but you're here anyway. Wouldn't I want range for a strip and destroy build? It depends on what build you're going for, really. It really depends on what build you're going for. This one, I'm just going to go for a very basic demonstration of what's happening along the way build. And to assist with that, let's see here. What? You know what weapon I don't use enough for how many former I put into it? The Tenora. Let's bring this one. We'll go for the Tenora, and then I'm going to go for... Spore Lacer, and we'll just stick with Glaive, because why not? Click auto install on a weapon and use it. Ah, you see Atria. That's a very interesting request there. If you have a look at the channel point offerings, you'll see at 42,069 is auto model loadout. If you really want that to happen again, pay up. There's enough channel points for that to happen. Auto mod and I, we're not on speaking terms. Alright, let's do this. We got mobile defense, enemy physical enhancement. Let's do it. EV, okay. I overestimated the critical capabilities of the weapon. I had too much faith in it. Okay? I had too much faith in its capabilities as a crit-based attack. That was all.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver
That was all.
defend a number of locations while
It was an obscure weapon. I actually cannot remember what weapon it was. I just remember that I basically didn't use it. I am on Zeneric now. Good, so I can pop down some bubbles. Alright, let's do this. Well, he's dead, so I'll do it on to the next guy. Over here. Bubbles. Bullets! That guy got kind of thrown out of the bubble. That's really weird. Well, there we go. The first thing is that they're trying to shoot me, and instead it's going into that bubble there. So they are achieving absolutely nothing with that one. That bubble just got wasted. We've got a limbo? Please no. Now, Mag also is great for shields. That's one of the reasons I've not needed to bring any tank right now, is that I can just get shields. Look at this. Got my 4, and I've got maximum overshields. Just like that. My Sentinel appears to be killing things a little bit too quickly at this level. I'm kind of used to steel path enemies, to be honest. Certainly my Sentinel is. What are my thoughts on the Proboscis Cernos, playability-wise? I don't really use it. I didn't get all that interested in using it as a weapon. It just never really gelled with me. That's just kind of how it be. It just didn't gel with me. So it's a definitely workable weapon. I just didn't care for it. That's all personal preference. You'll find that a lot of my experience with weapons is because I am human, and therefore comes down to personal preference. Also obligatory, if you ever come through this tile set, anyone recognize this room? Yeah, make sure you jump up here and grab yourself the Curia. Little scannable things, there's one there, always has been. You've gone past it a bajillion times, I guarantee. Is it more beneficial to swap out, I presume you mean Mags 4 for a Hildren's Pillage? That depends on what you're looking to do with it, because if you want to just kind of smash enemies around a bit, restore your shields, mess them all up, Mags 4 does quite a good job of it. And then you got the augment as well if you do need the armor strip, on top of already having an armor strip. Why does Limbo exist? Plus, if you swap out her 4 for Hildren's ability, you then lose yourself the opportunity to subsume basically anything else. You know? You could have, well, you could have Hildred's ability alongside her 4. Instead of, you know, pull, which I actually haven't used yet. Did I read the mods you have on your Xavier? I haven't had a look at that as yet, no. When you post a paragraph of a build, I'm going to have to look at that outside of mission. Let's just get some shields back. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's do some more. And we're all good. Off we go to the third and final location. I'm getting shot in the face. Let's just fix the health again. There we are. Lovely jubbly. Acts as a teeny tiny bit of crowd control as well. It's a soft crowd control because it doesn't lock them down forever. It just messes up the enemy a bit. That's always fun. Alright, so what I want to do is get a bubble right in this doorway here. That'll be ideal. Now all the enemies coming through have to go into the bubble and have to fail. There we are, yeah. That's doing a good job. I got this door on lockdown. Except for this guy. That guy got through. It's right there. Now, I would have kept killing enemies, but looks like we had a teammate who is completely invisible to me go ahead. Alright. There's a spider going around your room? Oh, well, fair enough. Zap. I'm using a combo there of 2 and 3. Strips their shields, and then also creates these damaging particles inside of the sphere. Doesn't do a lot, but it's still fun to use. So to place a bubble, because I haven't played Mag for a while, you kill the enemy first and the bubble stays. Yeah, the bubble still stays. You place it on the enemy and then it just stays there. It's more effective whilst they're alive. But if they've died, it's still a bubble. It's just not as effective. There's been a number of changes to how Mag plays over the years, so I'll be honest with you, some of how she plays does blend together in my head. But yeah. Range, duration, strength is a good way to go. It depends on exactly how you're building, yeah. Prediction? Oh, crap. You're right. We didn't do the prediction. Ah! Let's quickly do that right now. Which reward do you think we're going to get from today's sortie, guys? I'm going to only open this up for 30 seconds. You better be in it quick. What reward do you think we're going to get from today's sortie? Is it going to be an Asa Sculpture? Oh, you're going to see right away. Never mind. I'm going to end submissions as soon as I see it on my screen. Only one person actually got to enter that in time. That's my bad. We'll do a proper prediction for something else. I'm going to cancel that one there because I didn't think I was about to step into the zone. I thought I was next to it. So I'm going to refund those 40 channel points, and we'll just have to do a better prediction later. Sorry about that, Berserko. I mean, everyone forgot, so yeah. I tried to get my eye. Mod drop chance booster. Well, that was that's a thing. Yay! Mod drop chance booster. Woo! Thanks. Best reward? I mean, it's an okay reward, you know, if you need the endo. Because for those of you who need endo, endo is a mod drop, so all the endo pickups, they'll drop twice as often with that booster, or you get twice as much from them, one or the other. I think it's the pickups are doubled, and obviously you'll get all the mods as well. But like, that's only if you really need the endo, you know? Like, some people find themselves in a position where endo isn't quite such a necessity at their stage of play, and so it's probably okay. Yeah. Probably 2 million endo in that room? Oh no, it's not 2 mil, no. It's over 500,000 at this point, but it's not 2 mil, no. No. It's saying, as a bad joke, what do you call two Wukongs that share an Amazon account? Primates. Jesus Christ. That's... oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, he's got another one. Zaku walks into a bar and says, "Hey bartender, I'll have 1 beer and a mop." Oh my god. Beard. Ah, you hurt me. Yes, you're very right, Evie. So for those of you curious, that room there isn't just gonna stay there. The very last of the channel point reward options on the list, the one that is at a well-deserved 500,000, is it's extract everything. And it means that every single item sculpture in that room is gone. When that reward is claimed, and it's coming at some point, I know there are people saving for it. When it happens, it's just gone. Just gone. Let's have a look there, Ultimate War Machine. Let's have a look. Let me see if I can find your message. Now we're outside of a mission. I'll scroll up, because you said, did I see it? Rather than reposting it. So let's have a look. Alright, I'll tell you the mods. They are Corrosive Projection, Narrow-Minded, Overextended, Blind Rage, Prime Continuity, Vitality Flow, Stretch, and Augur Secrets, and it makes Grenier have no armor. Cool, it's not your Octavia doing it then. It's not your Octavia doing it. Unless you put an armor stripping ability onto your Octavia, Ultimate War Machine, it is not your Octavia that is stripping the armor. Have a look at the rest of your build, or have a look at your companion, or have a look at your allies in a mission, and figure out what's going on there, because it is not your Octavia. She doesn't have the opportunity and ability to do that. So yeah, Ultimate War Machine, go through the rest of your stuff, pick through it all, and if you still find yourself completely out of ideas as to how it could be happening, record some footage of it, put it on YouTube, post it to Reddit, and see what the people on Reddit say. You have no Panzer on? Well, I mean, rather than telling us what you don't have on, tell us what you do have on, and we might be able to give you half an answer. Like, seriously, I cannot guess from just a mod list of a Warframe that doesn't have an armor strip ability what you're doing that is causing an armor strip. Hell, for all I know, you might not even be seeing an armor strip. So yeah, the only way I can know is to actually see what you've got, to then say, look, you missed this very obvious mod right here. Beard giving him another bad joke. Oh, Beard, you're on a roll. What does Nezha eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. Oh my. Ugh. Beard. Beard plus. Plus. Beard plus. Alright, guys. Today, I want to get myself a whole bunch of prime parts. That's the plan. Pure and simple prime parts. So, we're going to do that the best way we can. And that is the relic fishers. Now, I'm going to open this up to you guys in a poll real quickly, because we've got two ways of doing relic fishers. We have got two simple ways. Let me just put this into a poll. Which way are we opening relics? Ground missions or railjack missions? I'll just give you guys a minute on the vote there. See which you prefer. To help you in understanding your choices there, in the ground missions, we've got quite a mix of them. So we've got Interception, Exterminate, Sabotage, Defense, Spy, and Capture. Whereas over in space, well, we get the good old space stuff, haven't we, you know? And I always prefer to do Grineer ones up here. So we've got Lith 1, Miso, and absolutely no axes active for the Grineer right now. Not one! Wow. Now that is unusual. Alright. Fair enough. Go on, Railjack. Well, pop your vote onto the poll that's just gone up. I see we've got 14 votes on it so far. If you pop your votes onto the poll, it tells me who wants what. Larger side wins. Empty Joker say, I know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. That's terrible. Beard Face say, I don't trust these Sevagoth. He seems kind of shady. Oh boy. I am so glad I put a 5 joke limit on a per person basis. You're gonna run out and I'm gonna be free from these terrible ones, Beard. As for the rest of you, please don't get bad ideas. Please no. Please no, please. Alright, so the vote is in. 2/3 of you wanted Railjack missions, so that's exactly where we're going. Railjack missions. Let's bring Lavos, the absolute best when it comes to Railjack pilot and gunner, and just overall badass, you know. Kind of a good frame to have. EV with a bad joke's sake. Who is Jack and why do we want to rail him? Borderline inappropriate. Yikes. Goodness gracious, Evie. I'm closing your tab. Go away. May I hop in? You absolutely may, Zom. You absolutely may. Come on in. You have a joke? Well, if you think it might get you timed out for being a bad joke, I recommend using the Tell a Bad Joke redemption, because otherwise, I am trigger happy on timing out bad jokes. Like that one right there. There it goes. Nope, not even reading it out, MG Joker. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. The joke is Twitter. I'll let you off on this one, Ultimate War Machine. I'll let you off, because that's actually a fact. Can I join? Lonely Cake, you absolutely can. Send a message to the Kengineering game. I'll be able to bring you on into the squad, just like Zomtronic has done here, and we'll take you to space. It is not exactly the final frontier, but it has got plenty of good rewards. Now, as I say, I prefer to do the Grineer missions. The Corpus ones, honestly, they annoy me on principle more than anything else. Because you got all these lovely Railjack missions where the majority of your time is spent not in Railjack. And just on principle, I don't like that. So we're going to go to these ones, which is a couple of Miso ones. I think Van Cluster is going to be the better of the two to go to. That's where we'll be going, as and when everyone is all together. As long as we're bringing their Nova Prime, going to be soaking up some levels. Kill, kill, kill. There's Lonely Keck. Plus. Wow. That... truly the most impassioned of requests to join in. He looked at the entire dictionary, went through all of the poets out there, using them for inspiration to craft this masterpiece of plus. Welcome to the squad, Lonely Keck. Welcome to the squad. Alright, let's do this. Bond Cluster, Void Storm, Skirmish, and do I have a Radiant Relic? I do not. Sure about that. I believe those two letters there are supposed to represent the word sorry. It's hard to take that sorry on board. Oh, Quintus got timed out. Well, the day does end in a Y, so it makes sense that Quintus got timed out. It makes sense. Alright, let's do this. Let's go into Railjack, get ourselves some bits and pieces. Best missions to passive level Necromex? I believe that is a statement, in which case, kinda? Alright, let's do this. That is a loud gun. Alright, let's do this. Goodbye, everything that calls itself a fighter. I have missiles and they are infinite. We have already killed 17 of them. That is dirtily fast. Let's see, do we have someone going off to the objective? No, so I shall. Let's do it. Oh, it bugged out. Yay! Alright, well, let's just launch back into my ship because it bugged out. Never mind. I love that about the slingshot. It's just every now and then it goes, you know what? Let's just break. There we go. Alright, so where is the objective? I actually cannot see it from here. Missile platform. I know what they look like. Where is it? Am I blind? Is that it there? I'm gonna go this way, and if that's not it there, I'll just teleport back. That is not it there. That is just rocks. We were pointing away from it, weren't we? I'll go back. It's just gonna be faster. I don't know where we were pointing, but I don't see the missile platform back here. Oh, someone else has arrived there. You know what? Alright, fine. Sure. It says there is now someone there. Yeah, it's Lonely Keck. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's a thing that happened. Where actually is the platform? Because I still can't see it. There it is, I think. No. Am I blind? I genuinely cannot... There it is! I can see the icon now, but... I just couldn't see the formation. I know what these things look like, but it just did not look like itself from there. Why we were a million miles away from it, I don't know. Alright, we're lined up for the heavy gunner to fire the next shot. There we go. We're also being bombarded with missiles, because why not? Bit saying, what do you call it when Frost throws a tantrum? A meltdown. Good lord. Activate the auto repair. Take out all of the fighters. Oh, destroy the second radiator. Probably should do that as well. There we go. Where is the next cruise ship? I think it is around this way. Yep, there it is. Have we got a gunner? We have, so Zom should be able to snipe that from here. That was the last one. Worst 2035 span spent. Yeah, I agree on that last bit, Beard. I agree on that last bit. Absolutely the worst. Please do not repeat yourself on that. My god, that was pain. Just pain. I may reconsider allowing 5 a stream per person. I might have to bring that down. What do I think of the Railjack revamp? Railjack now is a very good game mode. It genuinely is. Which makes it doubly unfortunate that... Oh, we are low on reactants. Yeah, thank you for catching that, Zom. I completely forgot that Railjack missions love to be cheap on reactants. Again, I'm going to say that reactants should be removed. But yeah, Railjack is good. And that's why it makes it doubly painful, the fact that they then went and made the Corpus Railjack missions in the same process, which are mostly not Railjack. I don't understand that. I get half of the developmental reasons. It's actually kind of easy to just co-opt what you already have. I just don't see the need for doing it that way. Well, he wasn't corrupted, but he died anyway. My Sentinel just murdered him. Here we go. Give me some reactant, please. I expected my Sentinel to actually kill him already. It's taken a while on that one for some reason. Normally it's a lot faster than that. And that gave us... I think no reactant, actually. Right, okay. You still see some people say it's trash? I mean, people are welcome to their opinions. They may be wrong. It's just opinions. I'm going to get away from that cruise ship and head on over to the missile platform, which was over here, wasn't it? I genuinely can't remember where the missile platform is. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. You guys are gathering up some reactants right now. Actually, I probably should have just teleported over to them. I have the ability to do that. There we go. Alright, cool. So, I want to be running around here, finding enemies to turn into reactants. Or they can blow up the cruise ship before we have the reactants. Well, that was clever. Who the fuck did that? Who the fuck just did that? Hey, did you think we were doing this for our health? Where's all the enemies? The artillery gunner? Well, that happens. Wait. There's a shortcut? I never knew there was this exit here before. I genuinely did not ever know there was this. I mean, I've always teleported out. I never knew there was that before. Huh. Fair enough. Alright, well. That mission was absolute junk because, once again, this game mode still has an issue. So yeah, Railjack is not perfect. These Void Storms were bad. Quite frankly, on release they were bad, and now they are still bad because Reactant is still a thing in this game. Seriously, if I was a designer at DE, one of the very, 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 very first things I would do would be to remove Reactant from the game forever. It would be gone. It's terrible. The entire purpose of the mechanic is to deal with so-called leeches from bright fissures. You get your stuff faster by just doing the missions anyway, so leeching is somewhat pointless to begin with. If you have a leech, just don't continue to squad up with them. They're going to have to be at their computer to keep joining new missions. And it still doesn't actually do much of preventing leeches. Because the majority of missions, they can just kind of do a quick run around and get everything anyway. So, yeah, it doesn't really solve any leeching problem, and all it does is it causes you to go through a mission and then fail the mission because the mission goes, "What's that? You need to have a reactant? I'm not going to give it you." And yeah, that is pretty damn disappointing. Didn't they remove leeching with removing the ability to gain rewards off not having relics? So just having a relic isn't really much of a non-leech thing, but at the same time, yeah, you do still need to select a relic. So you can't go completely AFK for like 30 minutes and constantly be cycled through missions. Even if the reactant issue wasn't there, you have to select a relic. So in that sense, yeah, you're right, Untucked Shirt. How AFK, how leechy really is someone, because if someone wants to leech but they're still at their keyboard, they can walk through a mission. Like, that's not hard. Of all the things to worry about, I don't worry about leeches in this game. I worry about the game going, "Hey, nice job on completing that mission. You get no reward. Have fun." That just sucks. And that just sucks. There is no way of sugarcoating that. There is no making it nice. It's just, that sucks. Only kick wants a taxi to the target. There you go. Hereby taxied. Get off my ship. You know, kindly, to get the objective done, of course. Alright, let me check. Has he got off the ship? Yes, he has. Good, good, good. Let's get over here. We are ready to take out that cruise ship, so whoever's doing it, do it. Adds it on. Awesome. I like G saying, only open world bounties, have I ever had a problem with a leech? Yeah, and there the game is designed to not only make leeching possible, but it is almost not quite necessary. No, that's not the right word. It's not quite forced upon you. But it can happen whether you want it to or not a lot of the time, and it kind of tells you, well, just deal with it. Now, you go through missions where public is always the way to go about stuff, and you go onto the plain survival line, you've not started a bounty, you've just gone there, but you left it public, someone else joins, they start a bounty, now you're the leech. And it's like, hold on. Why are we giving mission rewards to a person who wasn't even in the vicinity in the first place? You see, we have a system that goes both ways for no good reason. In the missions where you have to actively join them, it's like, oh, but if we think you just don't pick up enough of the right rewards, we just won't give you it. But then for the open world stuff, you can accidentally end up in a bounty, and it's like, ah, yeah, that's fine. Here, have full rewards. It's fine. Get everything. It's just messed up. It's the wrong way around entirely. To allow newbies to get carried. See, I would be okay with that, and, you know, just allowing people to still get the rewards if they're late to a bounty, for example. That's fine. It's just when you consider it in the context of React still being a thing, you wonder, hang on. Is this really to help newbies and players overall, or is this just a easier design choice? That's how it feels to me. Alright, we just need these taken out. I thought we had Zom on that, we don't, so I'm going to shoot it myself. Never mind. Where do you think you'll go in? Sit still. Thank you. Flat. Alright, where's my other cruise ships? It's over there. It's about to be in my firing arc, so that's absolutely fine. And that cruise ship no longer exists. One more to take down. It is outside my firing arc. Let's just turn around. Whee! There we go. You always figured it was just there to slow the mission down? Oh. I've slipped in. Okay. So yeah, with Reactant, if they want it to slow down the mission, well, here's the thing. In... oh, well, there's all of it. Yeah, I'll take the former. So in missions like Defense, Interception, there, it's first of all not really slowing down the mission because the mission's going to be happening at the same rate it normally was anyway. Also, it tends to not spawn enough if you aren't in a full squad. Which is just a bit shit, quite frankly. It's just a bit shit. Hey, Ribbon Slivers, that's okay. But then you look at the likes of Capture and Exterminate, which are typically faster missions to do. Capture just hands out Reactant like crazy. It just gives you all of the Reactant. Except for the occasional time where it bugs out and stops spawning enough enemies, especially if you've joined late to the mission, because matchmaking do be like that. And then you just get shafted. It's like, it just doesn't need to be this way. If they need the capture mission to be longer, give another objective to the capture mission. If they want us to kill a specific number of enemies, okay, just make that the objective. Kill a number of corrupted enemies. Make it a mission-wide objective, and, this is crucial, have a trigger in the code that makes sure enough of those enemies are actually bloody well spawning. Because if not enough of them spawn, then that just breaks the mission. Just like with fighters ceasing to spawn in railgun missions if you happen to kill all the cruise ships first. Like turning the capture into an exterminate. That is literally a way, yes, it already exists in the game. It is there as a feature and it's not used for the very thing that some people say Reactant is trying to be used for. If Reactant was there to slow down the mission, we have a way to slow down the mission. It's not done. So either that's the purpose of Reactant, in which case it's stupid, or it's not the purpose of Reactant, and so Reactant again has no place. You get where I'm coming from. The whole point of Reactant is pointless. The only good thing it provides to us is the, what's it called? The Reactant buff. Because it allows you to have an infinite ammo gun, an infinite ammo secondary, so primary or secondary, a strength and range buff on your frame, which can be very fun for various different frames. Or you can have a broken melee buff, which does absolutely nothing and has done since the melee rework. which is long enough ago that a lot of you won't have realised there was a rework. Or at least certainly won't have experienced it. Just gonna keep running circles whilst I wait for the next thing to happen. Where's our next cruise ship? All the way over this way somewhere. There it is. Reacts is annoying because it seems to exist purely to annoy players. Yeah. I see the reasons that it exists. Those reasons are terrible. It's not good game design. I don't like it. I will say that. And to any of you out there who think, oh, being a Warframe partner, you can't actually say what you want to say about the game. That's not true. Should we leave 1 or 2 cruise ships? We shouldn't need to. I'm going to pop on over to whoever's boarding and help deal with the enemies over there to hopefully get all the reaction we need. If they're corrupted, they might give us reaction. Oh, I need to jump back. So what I'm going to do is observe Zom, and that allows me to... Normally, it allows me to click that. Okay, I'll observe my... There we go. Something about the click was broken. But yeah, rather than teleporting over normally, I can just observe the other person teleport that way. Where's the objective? There's the objective. Alex saying, well, they have the trigger for phase change on profit taken. I routinely fail to get the bounty reward because of bypassing that trigger. I agree with the reacting issue, but it doesn't mean it's not in the code. Well, if it is in the code and it isn't working, it's a bug which should be fixed. I can still complain about it. If they have something in there that's not working, it's still not working. Honestly, that's the equivalent to walking into a store, finding out they've not got milk for the 14th time in a row. You've gone there for 2 weeks on the trot, they still ain't got milk. They go, well, we ordered it, it just never got here. It's like, well, it's been 2 weeks. Get your act together, you're a shop. Get some stock in. Same's true here. Have they got a bug? Have they got a design issue? It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is it's an issue. Fix it. Quite frankly. It's an issue that has existed since before I started playing. Fix it. I do not like reactant. No part about it is worth keeping in. And I don't want any of this. I'll take the former blueprint. So yeah, reactant is an outdated thing. It should just be gone. I have never, and I truly mean this, I have never, ever encountered an instance where someone did not get enough reactant. I thought to myself, you know what? This is fair. It is fair that I now lose one of the 4 opportunities to pick a reward. It is fair that this person joined into the mission and did what they did, whatever amount that was. It is fair that they get absolutely no reward. Never have I seen that happen and gone, it is fair. Yeah. How much Kura is a lot? I'd say at least 100,000 Kura is a lot. 100,000 plus Kura is it's a pretty decent amount. I'd say that's a lot. And 1 million plus is rich in Kura. And I know you can get packets of 10,000 Kura from Nightwave, and that's fine, because you know you'll be spending quite a few credits to get 100,000, and after you've spent quite a few credits on one thing, yeah, that can be described as having a lot of it. Blind Eye Playing saying, the only instance someone shouldn't get a reward is anti-leeching measures, and they already have anti-leeching features where you deny rewards. Yeah, there are already anti-leeching features which don't take rewards away from everyone else playing. If you join a mission and then just do absolutely sweet dick nothing, if you just sit at the start of the mission, you don't shoot anything, you don't kill anything, you don't do anything, Take the relic away from them. Charge them the relic and give the rewards out to everyone. Taxi, only K, can't you just like slingshot? Like, we are pointed right at it. I'm also here getting all the fighters. It just feels like to me you could just slingshot. Anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about reactants forever. We'll focus on other bits. I should keep that chat open. I should keep that chat open. Yep, we are lined up with that next cruise ship. It is damageable. So whoever's on the big gun should be able to blap that. Should be able to. Blind Guy playing says, speaking of leeching, I've gotten called away between missions. I come back, middle of mission, it's like, wait, how does the code decide when to and when not to keep the group together? So, with that, it's not so much the game deciding... Oh, is this all been used? This one hasn't. There we are. Let's see, how are we doing? Dome charges? Oh, we got plenty. Yeah, we don't need any extra dome charges. If you don't manage to kill all the cruise ships with 12... Yep, bad. We're fine. Yeah, in terms of groups being kept together or disbanding, if you leave the mission with the squad will usually be kept together unless there is some kind of connection issue between you and the host. I'm having issues? Nah, some seems fine. We're all good. We're all good. So yeah, unless there's connection issues, you'll stay with your squad if you leave with your squad. If you don't leave the squad... Sorry, if you don't stay with the squad, so say for example, it's a survival mission, you leave without them or they leave without you, then yeah, the group's going to be breaking apart. That's just natural at that point. Mostly is unless you depart the mission without your squad, and unless there are some kind of connection issue between you and your squad mates, you'll otherwise just be kept in the squad. Just that, really. Alright, someone else is driving, so I'm just going to grab this so I can pop the radiator. Never mind, they got the radiator. I will realise we are on 5 out of 6 cruise ships and not enough reactants, so I'm going to go for the slingshot. Let's go do that. Where is a cruise ship for me to hit? There it is. Hello, 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 everyone in here. I am here to murder your faces. Please kindly come to the murderizing zone. Thank you very much. Ah, lovely. There we are. Got what we needed. Faces have been murdered. Let's turn this ship into space debris. And now I can just leave. That transition is always amazing. It is a nice transition. I would like it if the camera put a bit more effort into actually getting into position. Second radiator has not yet been destroyed for some reason. But it feels a little bit out of place. Otherwise it's okay. There's a radiator. Alright, it's popped. Not sure what this rando was doing there. They were kind of flying around. It never shot it. That's weird. I do wonder sometimes if people get to these missions, like having had their intrinsics just carried by their mates, and then you get to the mission like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to drive until I figure it out. I was like, that's kind of valid, but at the same time you're in a Void Storm on Saturn, I would have thought you'd have done something to get here. A bit odd. Always a bit odd. Alright, wow. Wow, this is bad. Paris, Bratton, and 2 formers, everything bronze? Yikes. Yeah, I'll take the former. But that's a big yikes right there. Yeah. Let's head this to a dojo. I would like to get one of those blueprints actually running. We're going to take us back to a dry dock, pop us out, get that running, and then we can get back onto some more. Oh yeah, I've seen people who have no clue what's going on, even in Veil Proxima. Absolutely, yeah, I've seen the same. I think it's just part of the design of Railjack that it calls out more clearly when someone has absolutely no idea what they're doing. You get into a late stage of the Star Chat, you get into a disruption mission, and you don't know what you're doing. It's kind of obvious that they're not really helping much because they're not putting in keys, they're not killing the Demoliths, but you can kind of leave them to it and just get on everything. Well, we're not called Void Demons for nothing. I have a Void Demon hovering in front of my ship. I'm going to ignore that. But yeah, with disruption missions, and most of a mission generally, you can just kind of leave people to it. If they have no idea what they're doing, you just carry them. In Railjack, if they're sat on the main gun and they're just kind of screwing around, well, they're sat on the main gun. You're not on it. Same with the pilot. If the pilot's just kind of goofing off, you're like, well, cool. I'm never going to aim their main gun, and the radiators are not getting popped. That's great. And if you have someone who's literally just running around like, I don't know what I'm doing, well then yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks a bit. The waypoints are partially to blame on that side. We get used to waypoints telling us where to go, what to do, and then Railjack waypoints are a little bit like, and you just kind of figure it out. Cool. But yeah, it can be a bit funky. Alright, let's drop squad, sort out the formers, and then get back into it. Make a channel points option to look at profiles. I'm going to take a pass on that one, Guestones. I'm going to take a pass on that one. I appreciate your suggestion, but just nah. Oh, righty tighty. I didn't come here for the arsenal. I came here to go to the foundry. My brain is like a sieve. I've mentioned this many times. Stuff goes in, stuff flows back out again. And what stays clinging to the sides of it, well, that's what I learned thereafter. Can NA team with EU or different server? Oh yeah, no, yeah, you can join in. If you are anywhere in the world on PC, you can join in these squads. Absolutely fine. Anyone can join in. All you need to do is, during the stream, at any point, send a message to the engineer saying you want to join in. I can bring you in on a upcoming mission. I'm going to presume for now that Zom and Lonely Kek want to continue. There we go. Oh, fair enough, Scravy Gravy. Out of 25, the all-look stat would be a 6. A little bit on the low side. Yeah, that's below half, and I would assume half would at least be average, so that's a bit rough, my dude. That's a bit rough. Oh, hello. Malak, yes indeed, we do have a spot. Come on in, my dude. Alright, let's check. Has the Veil Proxima got some stuff? Yes, it has. NSU Grid. Excellent. We're stepping this up. We are stepping this up. Let's get some real shiny stuff now, guys. I'm even going to put some Void Tracers into this relic to make it worthwhile. I have all of these relics showing. I need to see all of the ones I don't have. UI choice. I wouldn't have gone for it. This is not the search for a relic screen. This is the pick a relic you're going to use screen. That's just my personal preference on UI. Okay. Narrow it down to what's actually needed at that point in time. Alright, let's see. We've got 3 Radiant and an Intact. This is a perfect time to do a prediction to make up for the one we missed on the sortie today. So guys, will I pick a silver reward? Pure and simple. Yes or no question. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to have a mull over on that. Think about your chances. Think about what's going to be the winner here. Will I be picking a silver reward from a relic? So, naturally, if it's all bronzes, I'll have to pick bronze. If it is a gold in there, I'm probably picking the gold. If neither of those things are true, then I will obviously be picking a silver reward. Most likely. So, make your gamble. What do you think is going to be the case? You can use your channel points of blue spanners at the bottom of your chat window. Now, we've got multiple objectives and lots to do. We've got... someone is on a cruise ship. That is a very interesting choice. By very interesting, I mean completely inefficient, but sure, do it. Lonely Kick in Arkwing. They are off to go do their bit over there. I am going to, for now, support Zom over here. I would presume they can just shoot that cruise ship. Right? They... let's sit off to the side. Okay. Cool. I will go take the main gun. Yep. Well, that one's dead anyway. Someone got it from the inside. We've got all of our reactors. We'll just blap the hell out of everything now. And flap. There we are. Next up, that one over there has got a shield on it. Oh. He just turned. We've got someone on the front gun shooting a ship that's already blowing up. Yeah. Alright. Blind Guy playing say Railjack is one of those game modes where it can be miserable and mind-numbing or absolutely amazing, all depending on your crew. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I need to be over there. That's where the cruise ship is, and I cannot land this shot. That thing, there we are. A bit closer, I can land that now. Let's make sure it's in range. Pop that. There we go. Perfect. That'll take off the shield. Don't turn the ship. Woo! Okay, I managed to get it. Managed to get it. It's all good. It's dead. Stop shooting it, it's dead. Fire off the missiles over there, that'll take out a bunch more fighters. We need to pop that radiator if Zom wants to turn us around. Oh, hello. Hey, could you do me a small favour? This is what they were sending in the middle of the mission. Alright. I want your opinion on my mod config. Fear shot won't be worth it. I'm gonna guess I mean fear galvanized shot won't be worth it. Dip plus is only 48%. Also, sorry for not shooting the ships. Gonna dip after this because no ships are loaded in for me for some reason. Ah, well, that sucks. Alright. Oh, now they're loaded in. That double sucks. Let's just do this. But yeah, looking at mod configs, definitely not something I'm doing mid-mission. Because I can't. Every time you hop in the forward artillery, the pilot has hand spasms. Honestly, oh, bollocks, I didn't realise I was fully charged. I was about to cancel that, but... yeah, whatever. Yeah, the thing is, with the pilot, piloting feels a lot smoother than it actually is for everyone riding. So yeah, can I put you all over the place? There we are. We are good on the cruise ships, I think. Yep, so we've just got the objective and bonus objective. I don't know if anyone's gone for the bonus, so I'm just going to go on it on general principle. And we'll hope that everyone else figures out where they're going. Where is that railjack going? Oh, that is pretty though. Look at all those missiles go out. That is pretty. That's worth it. Now guys, as we do suffer through these missions, everything from that absolutely wonderful Steel Path interception at the start of today's stream, through to where we are now, if you are enjoying the channel, make sure you do hit that follow button to get a notification as and when I go live. And if you want to support the channel, if you want to see more of this amazing stuff, guys, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you've got Amazon Prime, it's completely free to subscribe to a channel of your choice. Every single month. They give you one for free every month. So, you know, take Jeff Bezos' money and hand it over to your favourite streamer. Which, of course, is me, right? You know? Right, guys? Right? Aside from that, if you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can still subscribe for a bit in your own local currency. Questionable saying, I finally caught a stream. Well, welcome to the stream, my dude. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. You caught me at just the time I was talking about subscriptions, so I hope that doesn't feel overpressuring for your first moment here. But welcome. I don't know why I'm walking through this. I can just teleport out. It's been a while since I focused on these ones. I keep forgetting I can teleport. Alright, we need the away crew to expose a radiator. We've got 2 people in the ship killer cavern. The ship killer platform is... oh, it's right there. Okay. Pop that radiator because I've got Shatterburst. It just works. And everyone's done. Right. Form up. Bring everyone in. case anyone else forgets they can teleport. Ooh, would ya? Look at that. Venka Prime Gauntlet. Now, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. So, yeah, that will conclude that prediction there. Those of you who guessed, no, I would not be picking a silver reward, you are absolutely correct. No, 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 no. I will happily take that one right there. Thank you. Yeah. And we get another 10 corrupted holokeys. I've gained 20 corrupted holokeys so far today. As the last piece on was missing. Nice. I hope you have both of them, because I'm pretty sure it takes 2 of them. In any case, nice. That is not navigation. This is navigation. You now have 20 spanners? Oh, don't tell me. Aftons gambled with 2,071 on yes. Oof. Oof. Well, Aftons, Beardface and 5 others are very happy for all of the gifts you've just given them. Oof. Alright, that was all of my Valkyr ones. Let's see, what have I got here? Have I got anything that's really spicy? Oh, Zom said they were leaving, didn't they? Oh, Zom was just missing one, that's cool. But yeah, Zom said that they needed to leave, so let's swing by the dry dock, let them off the ship as it were, and then we'll continue onwards. It happens. It does indeed happen, although, you know, going all in, definitely always a gamble. But we love it. Spanners at the end of the day, who cares? You know, you'll get some more back later.
Excellent work, Tenno.
If I recall correctly, you get 10 every... what's it? Every 5 minutes of watching. Yeah, so that will come out to 120. And then you get an extra 50 every 15 minutes watching if you click on the little prize icon. I think Better Twitch TV or BTTV auto clicks that for you. So that's another 200 per hour. That's 320. And then if you are following the channel, you get a one-time amount of 300. If you join us in raids, then you get a bonus amount. If you come to multiple streams on the trot, you get a bonus amount. If you gift a sub to the stream, or if you tip some bits to the stream, you gain a bonus amount as well. And those are again one-offs per stream. So with that all put together, you're probably looking at, for consistent view, I'm thinking probably over 1,000 channel points every single stream. And then if you're a subscriber, you just gain even more on top of that. Subscribers gain additional channel points, just because. Questionable, there's your hydrate. And press down with the bad joke saying, defense with frost is easy, I just chill in my snow globe. Not only is that a bad joke, it is also just terrible advice. Yikes. God damn you, depressed Dan. Alright, let's see. So, Cindo, Axamati, Gara, Nezha, Octavia, Magnus. I'm just looking at the bottom rewards. I've got a couple Cindos. Ah, yes. One of them is the Nyx and Venka stuff. This one is the Nyx and Rhino stuff. Let's do the Rhino one. Let's do that one. Nope. I missed a message. Oh, I'd like to join, says someone else. Let me just grab you in. Cancel that. Dat Fruitbat, come on in, my dude. And Beardface, thank you very much for the triple gifted sub there. Over to Black Cat, Athens, and Balu. Thank you very much, my dude. I appreciate the generosity again. That's keeping you squarely in the #1 position on the gifted leaderboard as well. So, now we've got full squad. Now let's do this. Where was it? It was this one. Let's go. That's your sprained wrist gift? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by a sprained wrist gift, but I appreciate it all the same anyway. Thank you very much. And Malak ED, thank you as well for subscribing with your Prime to the channel. Welcome to the channel proper and enjoy your lovely new blue badge. That along with, I believe, this is the first sub ever for both Aftons and Balu. There we are. I didn't check Black Cat. I'm going to presume that was the first of Black Cat as well. Awesome. Awesome all round. Alright. We are just waiting on the Fruitbat. That Fruitbat to pick themselves a rug. That will be good to go. They're probably still loading into the dojo. Because, yeah, that's how this game works. You have to load a mission to load a mission. Tension Messiah saying, my luck stat is at 93% because I usually get what I don't want or need but is extra rare. Alright. It's a interesting conclusion from that scenario, but sure, yeah, 93%. That is a very high amount to have. I like to joke that my luck is at 51%, if you want to give it a percentage. Like, if you were to flip a coin, 51% of the time I'd get it right. Maybe 50.5% of the time. A minus 93%. Oh, okay, wow, that's nasty then. That's nasty. I joke about having a 51% luck. And that's because, whilst things do go wrong for me, in the main, they go right. The mission isn't on the screen. Could you activate it? I mean, it is on the screen. And if we just force you into it, you won't get to pick the relic. So we'll cancel and redo it. We'll cancel and redo it, because we kind of need you to pick a relic. To give you an example, pure and simple, joining into a random public squad, I can just go through that, and whilst I know what the averages come to in terms of getting rewards and ducats, I then just pop into squads and say, oh yeah, here, have this rare vault piece, here, have a Glaive Prime blueprint whilst it's still worth 120 platinum. Yeah, just pile these bits on. Doesn't happen all the time. When it comes to liches, my luck there is generally a lot worse, but overall, I find myself just a little bit extra lucky compared to average, and it's a nice feeling. It's nice to have things go right, because I know that's not true for a lot of people. Bidface saying, I made a message in the beginning of the stream that I sprained... Oh, made a message. I sprained my left wrist badly at work today, so I didn't join Sortie. Oh, I missed that one. I'm very sorry, Beard. I did not catch that. I hope you recover quickly from that. A couple of days free from work, cannot play on PC. Ooh, that is rough, yeah. Oh, you can play something that only takes one hand. Yeah, there's that. Venom Monoxide saying, you tell me what my luck is. What's the odds of rolling a 5% number 4 times in a row? The 5% is 1 in 20. 4 times in a row is going to be 1 in 20 to the 4. So it's 1 in 400, 1 in 8,000, 1 in 160,000. So yeah, the one single instance, if you give it one single attempt, the chance of any given attempt giving you the 5% 4 times in a row, 1 in 160,000, if I'm doing the math in my head correctly. 1 in 160,000. Now, of course, that's only based on a singular attempt of one thing ever. And, believe it or not, that's not how you define someone's luck. So I'm going to presume you do not have things which are 1 in 160,000 chance of happening every single time. That would be, completely unreasonable. That's just a few attempts of that happening, you would find yourself well into the ones in millions, ones in trillions of chances, and so on and so forth. But yeah, everyone will get lucky at some point. On something, somewhere, somehow, everyone gets lucky at some point. That would be get this man a lotto ticket territory. At that point, it would be please for the love of God, do not get a lottery ticket. If you are that lucky, then getting yourself a lottery ticket, certainly if you go overboard on it, could be a problem. If you do it just once, fine, you got lucky. You do it more than once, and suddenly eyeballs are on you as to why you're so lucky. If you find yourself having obscene luck repeatedly, keep it on the down low. I'll be best for you, seriously. Statisticians are out there, and they are always watching. Hello there guys, how you doing today? We are in the middle of some Railjack Void Storms. And they're going mostly okay. Did I take A-level stats? Did I? Yes, I did. I actually had to think about that. Yes. I took A-level stats as a module. So I took A-level mathematics with a statistics module. 100% of it, you know. Humble brag from a decade ago, as you do. But yeah, I never took the full A-level. It was only a module in my mathematics A-level. I've been saying, got a concert today, sorry, day after tomorrow, twisting knobs on my Sims is one hell of a pain. Ooh, that could be a problem, yeah. Is that one dead? I can't tell if that one's dead or not. That one is not dead. Now it is, there we go. Alright, cool, let's line up this side. I have to say, I find if you have that sort of look, just do stocks and look more legit that way. Yeah, stocks you can get away with hiding look. If you want to do that in life, because stocks really is a lot of luck. With sensibility, you can avoid losing money, but really making it, that's mostly luck. Either luck or insider trading. And if you've got no connection to what you're buying into, then it's just luck. Yeah, saying currently at work watching you stream on company time. Well, I mean, that works. If your boss is okay with it, or otherwise unaware, go for it. Alright, those ones are disabled, so they should be good for shooting. Malik has gone to do that, I'll leave him to it. We need to destroy the radiator, so let's get onto that. I'm best doing that from the gunner seat, so that way I don't turn the ship. There we are, ship killer. Radiator should be somewhere around there. Yep, I got it. Perfect. These guys have got all the other objectives under hand, so I'm going to go to the pulse turbine. If I can see where that is. It's over here. Question will say, A-level stats sucked because I learned it during COVID online. Ah, yeah, that would be a bit rough. All learning online throughout the COVID period has been frightfully difficult compared to what we've all been used to, yeah. I don't imagine it's gone easily for anyone. Like, anyone. And we're good for reactants, so I just need to pop this as fast as possible. There we go. That's sent over to the railjet crew. They should be jumping on to the next bit. Blind Guy playing, so I spent all my luck, good and bad, in having my retina detached. It's getting to the point of being an almost total detachment, and then doing a completely successful reattachment. I mean, that does sound like both good and bad luck at once there. You're very right. Yikes. Yikes. I was saying, what do you guys think? Will D drop the new award during the Game Awards? I don't even know when the Game Awards are. I have no idea when they are. Oh, okay. Lonely Keck's got that. Cool. In which case, I'll just teleport out. We're done here. GG. Let's leave. Okie dokie. Mission complete. Everyone aboard? I'm gonna do a former. Oh wait, no. Cruise ship. Why is there a cruise ship still alive? Hold up. Ah, you just can't get the cutter these days, lads. Oh, it's right there. Why is it not dead? We had someone just get in the seat. I watched someone get in the seat. What? Fine. I'll do it myself. I literally watched someone get in the seat. There we are. Oh, Christ. Alright, it's done. There we are. Oh, God, this is... I'll take... don't want the Bratton Prime stock. It's only 25 ducats. I'll take the former blueprint. Sod it. I don't want any of this. That's bad. Oh yeah, the initial launch of Railjack, that was a fun time, wasn't it? That was a fun time. Bonus? Has no one gone to the bonus? Oh, Malix, I got it. Okay. Alright. Just the word bonus tells me absolutely nothing other than someone thought about bonus. Who said they gotta go? To a party, I must go, Lonely Keck. Alright, cool. Hey, we just got an Ignis Ray blueprint. Yeah, we'll go to dry dock, drop off Lonely Keck, and then continue onwards. I know that he can just leave squad, but I know that some people have claimed that it bugs out, or they don't understand if it's safe to, so we'll just drop him off. Be absolutely certain. Here's hoping you'll be playable on release. I mean, I'd hope so. After the amount of time, effort, and resources of going to the new war, it better bloody well be playable on release, you know? It better well be. Like, it's not just like a new quest or a new feature or a new project coming out. This is a big hyped thing. And it has taken some serious resources. So it better be good. Best message up. I was saying I'm getting a bonus, but half got cut. Ah. How that happens, but okay. Cool. So Lonely Kick has dropped out of the squad. Thank you very much, Lonely Kick, for joining in with us there. If anyone else would like to join in his place, just send a message over to the engineer. I'll bring on into the squad, and we'll take it from there. Let's hope it won't spend the first 6 hours of it fishing on the plains. I don't see why we'd spend 6 hours on the plains fishing, to be honest. Okay. I'll say I feel like I'm going to be sick, so I'm just going to lay down and enjoy the stream that way. On the bright side, Mag Prime's finished. Alright, I hope you feel better soon, Zon. New War is the culmination of stuff that's been laying out since Second Dream. It's endgame levels of events for Warframe. Yeah, basically. That's what they're hyping it up to be, is this big old new culmination of everything sentient more than anything else. We'll see. We'll see. Preston saying, anyone saying you're ready? Preston, no one was saying that. No, you could have gone through the entirety of this stream and all streams thereafter and not done what you've just done. Okay. We'll take you ready to avoid Storm. I'm sure there's no way this can go wrong. There's absolutely no way this can go wrong, right? Right? We'll see how it goes, guys. I mean, historically, things have been shaky at times. But I'll keep an open mind. We'll see what happens. If it goes badly, it goes badly. And then we can talk about it going badly. If it goes well, then if it goes well, we can talk about it going well. I mean, I'm still going to be here one way or the other. Unless things really shit the bed on release. So, just take it as it comes, I suppose, at this point. Bring the Magnus one? Yeah, let's bring Magnus. Why not? Let's bring the Magnus one. At least she looks decent, unlike some of my other frames. Oh, I see. Tenta Miziak, what frame do you think doesn't look decent? Which of my frames do you think doesn't look decent? And be very careful which one you choose. Volleyball was saying, how about this? Do we think New War will introduce some new radical gameplay elements? Like it was with Operators in Second Dream, Rivens in War Within? I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. Couldn't guess. As believes that if the New War is trash, Warframe is done for. We'll have to see, I suppose. I mean, they have put a lot of resources into it and are making a load of hype about it. So I seriously hope they've done everything they can to polish it on arrival, yeah. It wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good if things don't arrive well. We'll have to see. No idea, Malik. Haven't been given a date. Last time I took out Volt, you took out a bag of puke. Ah, okay. Cool. So, I have a rule, and that when people just complain generally about fashion to someone who frequently and openly states they have no idea what their fashion is, I don't do fashion, I do math, I generally tend to just make sure that the frame they're complaining about looks bad. So congratulations, you have confirmed that the Watermelon Vault is not going anywhere. Yep. It's going to continue looking like shit. I don't do fashion, I do math. I'm here to play Warframe, not dress up. This style here was from the entirety of the channel, actually a few people on the channel, getting together and making a level 5 hype train instantly. Watermelon Vault? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you after this mission. I'll show you Watermelon Vault. If you remind me after this mission, I'll show you what Watermelon Vault is. I'm just going to fire some missiles, do my bit there, and then I don't need to get on the main gun because Malik's there. We got that What about there? So, is there a bonus objective? Is there a bonus? There is over there. All right, cool. Let's go. Wait. Oh. Person who's already left has gone to the bonus first. Alright, cool. I thought it had gone to an objective. Never mind. I will go to an objective then, because no one else has. This one is closer. Hello, Motorial. How are you doing today? I mean, my Excalibur looks bad because Excalibur is bad, and he doesn't deserve any more. I don't even give him a potato. You know? At least I'm picking up a bit of reactant, so you already can manage that, it seems. You can pick up reactant. Lenny Kick saying, does it matter what bonus stats I'll get on Dogmat melee weapon? Sorry? A Dogmat... What? What is a Dogmat melee weapon? Because that... What? Alright. I'll get back to that question when I know what the question is. Is this just putting Excalibur in the oven? Wow. I hope you need it for your helmet or something. You like Radial Blind? I mean... Okay. I've never been crushed in this tile before, but I just got crushed. Cool. I don't really care for Radial Blind, but yeah, it's a thing. Bam, there we are. Really lagging the cannon, may need extra lock-on time. Ah. Well, that ain't great. Let's teleport over. Sorry, I'm from Russia. Dogmat is a name for us. I mean Tenet weapons. Okay, so for the Tenet melees, basically go with whatever you feel like on them mostly. Radiation is always a safe bet because it doesn't mess with any of your other elemental setups. If you're going for a heat viral build, I would say put the heat on it. Just because you want more heat than you want viral with heat viral setups. If you're going for just a viral setup and be certain you are only going for just a viral setup, then you can go for either toxin or cold. That'll work nicely there for you. The reason I say you have to be certain is if you are going for a heat viral, then you're still going to need to put together the viral and heat mods, and now you've just got less bonus to your heat. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of run around whilst I think about that. Overall for the weapons though, pretty much heat is a safe bet, radiation is a safe bet. You can go corrosive or, toxin or cold if you are only going viral on your elemental setup. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Malak is still handling the main gun, so I'm just going to on the side gun for a bit, just so we can see what's happening out here. And I can help by taking out the shields on that one. There we go. That'll help. Fletcher Shice fan saying, I'll have base Neja in 18 hours. Just decided to craft Neja Prime parts an hour ago. Fair do, fair do. Zom telling a bad joke. If there's a food you should base your vault off, it should be a potato. Carries enough charge for him, I'm sure. Alright, that's definitely a bad joke. I can't even shake my head in shame at that one. That's just bad. Sorry, Zom, that's just bad. Oh, wrong button. Can I use this around here? Yes, I can. Alright, at least I can skateboard around for a bit. Surfboard around, hoverboard around, whatever you want to call it. Board around. Oh, speaking of board, let's just delete them and we're good. Alright, cool. That was fun. How are we doing on those cruise ships? Oh, someone got out of the seat. I did not even notice that happened. Did they say? No, they didn't. Alright. We'll give it a moment. Small question, if I take a crew member with increases speed of Z key engines by 25% perk, will it always work or just if the crew member is piloting? I haven't tested it, from my understanding though, it always works. My understanding is that it always works. but I haven't tested it. I hope that's enough of an answer there for you. Is a compressor pistol any good? I haven't actually tried it, but stats-wise, it looks pretty crap. Which is why I haven't tried it. I've not heard anything really good about it, and I've just kind of left it where it was. Also, it means caring more about Aurelia, and I really don't want to do that. Everything about Aurelia is terrible. I hate her. Give me Lavos, give me Wukong, give me Equinox. Not this. Not this. Doesn't help that it's stuck behind vent kids. There's that too, yep. Is he having trouble over there? Where is this guy? Really? I think they need a hand. I'm going to go teleport over there. Now let's just do this, shall we? There we go. Alright then. And pop. Cool, let's just follow them up. Got a few more bad jokes. Oh, hello, Valkyrie Prime Chassis. Don't mind if I do. I will take that. Yeah, we got a couple more bad jokes coming through. Let's have a look at this here. From Linapin. How does Hydroid make the Grenier laugh? He gives them 10 tickles. Oh my god, Lynn. Lynn! That's just pain. Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, geez. Alright, let's head ourselves back to the Drydock. Because I have got to switch over to some other frames, and we just got boarded. Ah, well, they'll just delete in a moment. Alright, Dark Fruit Bat, we'll see you again next time. Wildfire. Metorial, any suggestions for handle and links as well as to go with a set fan head? Metorial, I would highly recommend you head on over to my YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with where that is, do !YouTube, you'll see the link. And I have a Zors guide. You can also just do !Zors. Zors, beard's done. I've already gone over what bits and pieces to put together to give yourself the most damaging Zors you can get your hands on. Would I say Heat Prog on the Diplos too? Heat goes very well on the Diplos, yeah. Heat will go well there. The main ones really just come down to heat if you're using heat in your build, radiation if you just want something that doesn't mess up your builds, and you go for toxin or cold if you are messing around with viral or corrosive for toxin. If you don't have a build in mind, heat is usually safe. No, sorry, radiation is usually safe if you've not got a build in mind. If you have got a build in mind, then grab the one that matches it. And that basically means no impact, no electric, no magnetic, because most people don't really have a need for those ones. Alrighty, let's switch our equipment over because there's been a request from Beardface for the Voltamelon, as he puts it. So that is my Volt Prime with randomized colours. Word of advice to everyone, this is what happens when you complain about my fashion on a frame. Certainly if it's a frame that hasn't been fashioned at all. I hit random. Because I, again, don't do fashion. So yeah, there we go. That's what you get. This is not at all what you expected, but it's not terrible. I mean, as far as random colours go, it's not the worst. But it's still pretty terrible. It's still pretty terrible. So this is my Voltamelon. I'm not even going to look at the build because it's Railjack. And yeah. I always come to here and think it's navigation, it's not. Lynn asking, how's the Lamos video coming along? The next video is due to go out in the next couple of days. So may come out tomorrow, may come out on Friday. Just need to do a couple tweaks on that, but it's basically otherwise done. So you can expect to see that very shortly. That next video is going over all 4 of the new augments, all in one video, because, you know, I don't need to split it into 4 for you guys. I'm just going to give it to you up front as is. Just enjoy. Sent to Missy X saying, I know who you are, I like you, I'll find you and send you a butt ton of fashion and you won't stop me. Well, we have got a fashion frame channel on the Discord. So if you want to be going overboard with your fashion, if you want to show it to the masses, well, there's a place you can show off your fashion. Do ! Discord, or Beard can do it for you, and there you are, it's already in the chat. You head on over to the fashion frame channel there and give it a try. Who am I waiting on? I'm waiting on Malak. Hello, Mr. Malak. Hello. Ah, he's there. It's all good, we're all good. Too long to watch all trash beside Lavos? Ooh, Gaz. Ooh. Ooh. See, that's not how I feel about it. They're not must-have game changers, but oh. Anyone who thinks the trim one is good to try Harrow? So, Gaz, why do you think the trim one is terrible? I mean, you're saying it's trash. Why do you think it's trash? What makes you say it's trash? Hello, old Blood Ninja. You like the Railjack? Oh, thank you. I did go through a very Orokin phase, my colours, and so it's got Orokin coloration to it. Right, say, hello Ken, do you think we need more electromagnetic weapons in Warframe? Like more rail, coil gun type weapons? Be honest, I don't really pay attention to the idea of them all that much. There's certainly a place for them. If you feel there's not that many, then yeah, there'll certainly be a place for them. Malik saying, I'll object if you want, you can fly and kill. Yeah, I'll do that, Malik. I'll fly and kill. Gaz say, only applies to where it doesn't work on recovering shields. Actual good players don't get to low health. So you see, Gaz, you don't actually need to heal players to get the bonus. Anything that can be healed instantly by Trinity, so not the defense objectives, but anything that can be healed instantly is eligible. And you can keep it up indefinitely. So once you've got it until you forget to keep it. Kind of like Chroma's Vex armor. Chroma only gains the benefit there with damage to health, and then he gives it out to his team. But for him, it's only if he gets damaged on health. So for Trinity, it's the other way around. If anything on the team gets damaged on health, she gets the bonus. It's very similar in that regard. And the bonus is not a small one. You're right, Harrow's bonus is very, very powerful. But if you're already running a Trinity, then you've got that alternative there. Harrow definitely steps on the toes of Trinity quite a bit. But Harrow's bonus, unless you're going for headshots, isn't going to be as effective on a crit weapon as Trinity's crit bonus. So there is that side of things, for example. I'll just block the area. I thought I had a cruise ship in front of me. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention because I do not. Just get an electric proc? In a Grenier mission? I didn't think those happened. I genuinely did not think these happened. Oh, okay, let's fix that. There we are. All fixed? I thought I fixed it. There we are. That was weird. And player died. This is getting weirder and weirder. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, Harris 4 doesn't need kills. Harris 4 requires damage to be incoming. And not a lot of it to fully charge it. But here's 2 for the lifesteal. Here's 3 for the energy. These are requiring to get kills. There is that side. I am not focusing on what's going on because there's a lot happening at once and I'm not using my normal frames. I need to care about energy as well. Which one of these do I need to shoot? I need to shoot both of them now. Alright, let's shoot that one. It's closer. I'll fly to this one. There we are. Would Arcane Avenger not be easier for Trin? So here's a fun fact, Dutch Dylan. They're not mutually exclusive. You can do both. They're not mutually exclusive. So if you want to do yourself the benefit of having Arcane Avenger as well as Trin's Blessing, Champion's Blessing, yeah, you can have both. Oh, I should probably deal with that first. There we are. That was rather convenient. It was right there in front of me. Like this. There we go. Where was that objective? Over there. Fire that. That should go over and hit the radiator. Yes, it did. There we are. Absolute master of the game, totes. Let's get rid of that bubble, just in case I need something over there. We've just been boarded. I'm just going to pop this. I am very curious as to what other people on this ship are doing right now, to be quite honest with you. Oh. Oh, I've got the blade equipped. My bad. No way to know from this. No way to know. Not right now. Not that interested. I just need to sort this. So let's pop that over there. We're about to be boarded again, aren't we? Let's pilot out of this. There we are. Cruise ship is right there. Perfect. Has anyone tried or showcased to use Champion's Blessing in a Tridalon? Can the buff be maintained well? Too much other stuff going on. So I tried it myself. First of all, I'm terrible at boss fights, so just bear that in mind. But yes, the buff can be maintained. It is a bit of a dick to do because you got to focus on it. What I did to help me maintain it was I put Titania's Spellbind on her. So with that, I could make it where I was completely status immune, which means I always had the energy I needed. And then that allowed me to get the work done. Because with all the energy I could need by not losing it from magnetic procs, not constantly having my UI completely scuffed out as well, Trinity could keep up the defense and the healing to not die to everything mostly. I was a little bit bad at that because again, I don't do boss fights. But I could keep the buff up. Again, mostly. Oh, job done. I'll take the Necros one. I know there's Zooge there, but I want the Necros one. GG. Lip saying, to be sure with cruise ships, shoot them in the lit up engines and it's like a critical, huge damage boost. Lip, I appreciate the advice. I can tell you that you were almost on the money. Almost. You don't need to be sure with them like that. Because I always one-shot them. And the way to do that is you just hit the side of the engines. Not the actual metallic bit where the exhaust comes out. You hit the nacelle side of it. So long as you've got the damage bonus to the forward artillery mod equipped, you'll one-shot them. Each and every time. Done. Was it solo or squad? It was a public squad. So just random people piled together on a Tridalon bounty. It went alright. We had 2 Volts, myself running Trinity, and a Wisp, I want to say. And the Volts, they were okay. None of us had anything particularly high meta. It's not like, you know, Nightmare Frame's ability to just practically one-shot the Eidolon, even on the shield stage. But we got through it. It was more just seeing, can Champion's Blessing actually be kept up, and does it feel like it's doing a difference? And it was making at least some difference. Trinity was more than just a heal bot in that case. I'm going to take this to the dojo. I'm just going to take this to the dojo, hard swing us over, because you can downvote all you like, mate. We're going to the dry dock. I don't know who that is. It just hits an X on that. They're saying sometimes I get a grey 0 damage hit on them. So yeah, if you hit the back of the engine from the side, there is a bit which would be kind of the metallic bit of the exhaust rather than the armoured plating of the nacelle. And hitting the exhaust will give you the 0 damage. Sometimes. It's weird. The hitbox is weird. If you just hit the body of the nacelle like I do during these missions, you will always one-shot them when you've got the forward artillery bonus damage mod on. I forgot what the name of that mod is, but it's on there. It's in my Plexus build guide. I gotta say, the Trin augment could have been amazing, making her a less good Harrow, but only working on self kills it. Here's the thing, if it was 350% maxed out to everyone in the squad, that would be completely busted. I mean, thoroughly, totally, 100% busted. 350% crit chance. The primaries and secondaries for everyone in the squad. Yikes. So yeah, they would have to bring the value of it down, but then that just makes her, as you say, a less good Harrow. And why would we need a less good Harrow when we have Harrow? So what she has instead is something which is individual, but very, very powerful for that individual. She becomes a combat medic, because she's the one with the damage. It's an alternative way of playing. And that's what augments are meant to be in the main, is an alternative way of playing. Similar to how the one for Lavos, almost lost name there, the one for Lavos that came out most recently, that made it where you can now be much more of a cast with him because you can bring down his cooldown that much more effectively. Changes the way he plays. Alright, so that's the Vault Melon done. Quintus Max has requested this as pick a frame. Quintus, I'm just going to refund that because this is not a frame. So I'm just going to refund that. Next request after that one was from a blind guy playing Show Me Lavos in festive colours. Let's get jolly up in here. Well, I can bring out Lavos. His festive colours are screw you, I am grimdark lava. Deal with it. That's his festivities. I don't do fashion on demand for pick a frame. I didn't need to go to the main hall, I wanted the dry dock. Whoops. Instead of less good Harrow, she's a less good teaming Nidus, which requires a lot more work, says Gaz. I mean, if that's how you see it, that's how you see it, Gaz. It's quite clear to me that you are beyond convincing that there is anything redeemable about the Trinity Augment. It is quite clear to me you have zero desire to use Trinity with that Augment, so there is no point me even trying to convince you on it. I am not someone who's there to really convince people of preferences one way or the other. I show what is available, what you can do with it, how you do it, and take it or leave it from there. You know, a lot of people still hate on Lavos, even though I enjoy the heck out of him. If you just don't want to use it because you see other frames and other options as better, have those other frames and other options as better, my dude. Take it as it comes. Show me a good reason to use it, I'll be convinced. 350% critical chance to primary and secondary weapons, which you can maintain indefinitely in the same way as Chroma's Vex armor can be maintained, on a single ability which also gives you a complete total heal and 75% damage reduction if you choose to have a little bit of a bonus to your strength. All in one ability. I mean, that's quite a lot all in one cast. There is no denying that is quite a lot of stuff to stack all in one cast. Total heal, damage reduction, and the massive critical chance for primaries and secondaries. But if you don't want that stuff, then fine. And if you don't want Trinity, then fine. I think that more comes down to not wanting to play Trinity. Because that augment is damn powerful. It takes setting up, it takes effort, and so do a lot of abilities in this game. Blind guy playing saying, hey, no worries, just wanted to give you a mercy option given how many people want to torture you. I mean, fair enough. Fashion, as I've said a million times, is outside of my purview. I don't deal with that side of things, except when really backed into a corner. Or occasionally inspiration strikes, but mostly it's when backed into a corner. I'm here to commit war with a frame. Almost like the game's named after that. Any fashion is kind of ancillary to what I'm doing. Frame the Grenadier for the war? Oh, we don't need to frame the Grenadier. Everyone hates the Grenadier just on general principle. Like, the Grenadier are warmongers at this point anyway. Alright, let's get going on this. Oh, sweet merciful Jesus. Not even having to worry about energy anymore. Just ability spam. The way it should be. Let's see. Archwing, Railjack Gunner. Railjack Gunner? That's an interesting choice. Alright. Just going to fire off another volley of missiles. Has anyone taken that? No, they have not. I will take the seat and let's see what happens. So this is why I only call basically 3 frames trash. And even one of them is still somewhat tongue-in-cheek. Eurali, because she's trash. Hydroid, because quite frankly his entire kit is horribly outdated and needs a serious revamp. The cruise ship is behind us. And then Excalibur, mostly because I just loathe the idea of an entire frame being based on the concept of sword and not really going much further than that. So that to me is a trash setup because he could be so much more. I mean, even the big ability that everyone loves about him, or keeps on referencing about him, is Radial Javelin. Javelins ain't swords. No, he just bores the hell out of me. Alright, we need to pop the radiator on the missile platform. Missile platform is left one or right one? Left one. There it is. Line up the shot. Flap it. That should hit the radiator. Let's get out some missiles and then line up for the artillery shot. Quintus, Eurali's trash. I will argue on that one. Eurali's just trash. Is that shielded or not? I can't tell. I don't think it is. It's not shielded. Excellent. And this one doesn't look shielded either. Oh god, that's so bright I can't see. But yeah! I don't actually know how far away that was. I think it was like 9 kilometers, so I'll take it. And now I need to turn the ship. How much is salty? Aren't they pointy swords though? Sure, in the same way that pencils are pointy rubbers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Because the weapons doesn't make him a category as sword. Can that kindly stop shooting me and moving? Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Ah. That one's got a shield, so let me get ready on blapping that. There we go. I should probably have been charging the shot on this one already, but there we are. Slight inefficiency, it's fine. Cool. Alright. We've got all the reactant. That should deal with the cruise ships. Let's deal with these radiators and everything else that's going on, because it's just ground objectives now. That one has a radiator, so let's get rid of that. No more radiator, and fly to the other one. There we are. All weapons are swords? Well, that sounds like the Swords comic. Where literally the only weapons they have for everything are swords. It's a cute comic. One's dying? Yeah. Looks to be them. Oh, I did. Wait. Wow. There we go. That was weird. I couldn't roll for a bit. Oops. Alright, the missile platform is dealt with. That pops all of those. Hopefully someone on the railjack will get that radiator nice and quick. Alright, Beard's saying, already it's my time to feel the best part of my pillow. Have a great rest of the week. Eat well. Pet cats, don't know. You take care, Beard. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one. And enjoy shaking your stick at the game, yes. Let's get through here and pop the array. Oops. Nearly had that one. There we are. Alright, Quintus highlighting his message. We are here for the good vibes and intellectual discussion, not toxic finger pointing, calling things trash. Eurali is definitely a weak pick. She has some degree of crowd control that can affect enemies of CCs cannot. An interesting movement option that provides damage resistance and knockdown immunity. Beyblade timed, both eviscerate and stun melee enemies, and the ability replacement slot. I mean, an ability replacement slot is not a good thing. No, the fact that other frames get away with it is mostly because their other options are good. But having an ability which is just there to be replaced is not a good thing. Aquablades, As a melee stun, it's passable. Don't forget the fact though that it doesn't hit anything inside of the Aqua Blades, it is a ring, not a circle. And that is itself a problem. The amount of slash damage it does is pretty poor. The overall stunning effect it has is pretty poor. Melee enemies tend to be a little bit on the non-threatening side whatsoever. But overall I'd say that is a very low value ability. Her K-driving is actually a detriment because it is her source of damage reduction. Just die again? Yeah, that's just weird. Her K-drive being her damage reduction is a problem. She doesn't have damage reduction otherwise, so she has to use that for the benefit, which other frames just have, you know, non-gimmicky abilities for. K-drives are not designed for the tile sets we typically find ourselves in, and K-driving overall is honestly rather obnoxious. It also limits you down to just your secondary weapon, so no primary or melee when you are using your damage reduction ability. I can't really think of another frame that has that kind of restriction on their damage reduction ability. I just can't. She has a crit bonus when moving on secondaries. It's a thing. It doesn't really fit with the rest of her kit. It doesn't fit with her kit. And the way I mean that is that, yeah, she's keeping moving, but so is every frame. So that's not really a point. Every frame moves. The point is that it doesn't assist any of the rest of her kit. It's a little bit out of left field that just because she's moving, and just any form of movement, she gets crits on just her secondary. And her signature weapon is not a critical weapon. Well, again, that's pretty terrible. And as for what we got left, we got her crowd control ability. Now, her crowd control ability can indeed crowd control, hold up some enemies in ways that other crowd control abilities don't. She does have some small positive there, and it is a small positive. The application of her first ability for crowd control is bad, to the point where her control ability can't really be called crowd control because it's just not good at crowds. Hydroid in a puddle. Hydroid in a puddle can still move. You can slowly drag him around. You can also use your, what's it, his second ability is Tidal Rush? Whichever one it is, it allows him to dash forward still, so that's still an option for him. It's still bad, because Hydroid is not great overall as a frame, but it's there. But yeah, so with your Ailey stuff, you've got a whirlpool of crowd control throwing people everywhere that's kind of usable. The damage scaling isn't really there. The way it throws enemies around can actually be a bit of a problem at times. When you compare it to the fourth ability of, say, Zephyr, for a very similar controlling element, it pales in comparison. And Zephyr is often not regarded as a very high tier frame. Overall, Eurali's kit leaves you wanting in basically every arena. Her crowd control stuff isn't really good at crowd control. It's good at controlling specific individuals if and when it lands, but it's not really good. Her zoning ring is just a ring, and it's not really good at that, and her damage reduction ability is frankly a janky, problematic mess of a damage reduction ability for a 75% damage reduction, which is honestly not all that great when you compare it to a lot of the options out there. There's no redeeming it. Her kit is bad. It is perfectly fine to say sometimes a frame is just trash. Zom, Gaz, if you guys are gonna have a disagreement there, I think it'd be best just leave it. Like, really, guys? You both said where you stand on particular frames. I would recommend just leaving them. So, that was Lavos. Next request is from Islis of Limbo. I'm gonna grab Limbo. Now, Limbo is not a frame I'd recommend for Railjack because, well, his abilities don't really connect with the highly mobile nature of Railjack. But it can still do. It can still do. Death Recon saying, damn, just came. Are you trashing on Eurali? Oh, we're done on Eurali. Really. Everything that needs to be said about Eurali has definitely been said even before this stream, and I've just gone through all of that. If you've missed it, I recommend just catching the VOD. I ain't going to do that again. I think I dropped someone from the squad, but I haven't had a message. I can't remember who. I'm just going to go do some more Void Storms. If you want in, let me know. Just send a message to the Engineering game, and we'll take it from there. Otherwise, oh, I'm probably going to end up in this guy's railjack, because the way we loaded in. Can I join? Says Forgot L. Sure, let me try and invite you if this chat box will let me click your name before I finish loading into the mission. We'll see. Come on. Come on, game. Let me click things. That'll be great. Those appear to be NPC crew, so I should be able to invite you. Well, I've invited you and we'll see what happens. There we are. You got dropped? That's because I popped over to the orbiter. Wasn't strictly necessary, but I did it. Hello, Pocholo. How are you doing today? Let's have a look. Are we getting loads of those craft down? We're doing well. Alright, so let's see. Who have we got actually in here at the moment? We've got Stone, Satsuma, and Forgot L are loading in. Dunabra is on the main gun, so I'm just going to leave him to that. I'm going to go get onto the main objective. This is a very dark ship compared to mine. I appreciate the aesthetic, but that is unsettlingly dark. And I'm just going to go this way. I feel like I'm going to hit something on the way if I try the other one, so I'll go this way. Yeah, I would have hit that that decoration thing there. Did I use Prime Gaming to get that Syndana? I have got 1 or 2 Syndanas from Prime Gaming. I got a free trial at one point. I don't remember when and how I got the free trial, but I ended up with one just around the time I was trying out Warframe, so I ended up with a Syndana and Trinity Prime for free, yeah. Let's get you. That's that one popped. And throw this over there. That should hit the wall and take these out. Oh, I missed. Wrong one. Cool. Where's the enemies? Give me some reactant plus. Two reactant down. Plenty more to go. Let's get this gloom running as well. Might need it. Might not. We'll see. These guys aren't corrupted. That one's corrupted. I'll shoot this one. I only want them if they're corrupted. That one's not corrupted. It's going to die to my Sentinel, however. Bit sad for it. Yep, there it goes. Dead to a Sentinel. Rip. Got 5 reactants. We're going somewhere. Jump up onto... Oh, God. I missed that jump. There we go. Jump up to here. Get that hacked. And we're golden. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait, no. I forgot there was another stage yet. Damn it. I always forget there's another stage on that one. Let's go back. That's my bad. Not paying enough attention. And now the game doesn't want to load. Ah, there we go. Alright, is this where I want it to be? I don't know, let's find out. Yep, this is where I want to be. Alright, that's cool. And we're good, alrighty. So we just need 3 more cruise ships and the ship killer platform. Alright, are these spoken for? That's not spoken for. Let's get a lay of the land. Let's see where everything is at. We're just kind of wandering towards this cruise ship. There is the bonus objective up there, which I'm going to take a guess at and say no one's doing. We've got railjack, railjack, railjack. No one is outside dealing with the ship killer. I'm going to deal with that instead then. The bonus objective isn't as important as just getting this mission done. Right, if we had an efficient setup, we could be fine, but no. Also, Salty Gecko has 3 reactant to everyone else's 8. I'm not starting that discussion again, but you guys already know what I want to say about that. Here we go. Let's take out the ship killer platform. With Limbo. Wouldn't be my first choice for a frame for this arena, but we got him. Might as well get Gloom rocking as well. Nothing really stopping me from using that. Get that guy off of here. There we are, that's hacked. Let's see how long it takes him to kill the radiator. Whilst they do that, I'm going to get myself the reactor we need. Damn, there's the 10th one. Alright, cool. Curious, if I could improve or change something on Limbo, what would it be? Ooh. That's a toughie. I get that his theme of the Rift means forcing 2 different dimensions so you can't shoot across them. I feel like that gets in the way of a lot of gameplay for people, but it's also a core part of his identity. So I don't think I would change anything on that one there. His banish mechanics work well when you know what's going on with him. So really, I think the only big thing for Limbo would be to put him later into the game. You thought Railjack React was shared? It is shared. You're very right, Red Panda, it is shared. And if you're then wondering, so hang on, how has that person got 5? You are asking the correct questions. Pure and simple. Yeah, Limbo's kit works very well for itself. It's complicated to use properly and fully, but it works well for itself. So the best change, as I say, would be just to make him a little bit later to get, because as an earlier frame, it really is an early one to get. Very confusing. Someone could be going from the Sword Guy and Stompy Roar to Limbo. That's quite the learning curve. Yeah, the last guy would need to be picking up reactant. Today's a teachable moment for him. Keep an eye on his reactant. I am out of tea in this mug, so just grab another mug of tea. All good. Alright, so, fun fact. We've got this crew of people here. They might want to do another mission. They might want to sit around for a while. They might want to do a million things. I can just leave now. You can do leave mission. You'll keep mission rewards XP, but will disconnect from your squad. Yeah. So once the mission is completed, Railjack, you can just leave. This was introduced somewhat recently-ish. I'm not sure exactly how long ago. There's been a couple updates, but yeah, you can just leave. It'll say mission failed, because D haven't coded this properly, in my opinion. But you do actually keep all of your rewards. You do actually keep everything. You can't look at your previous mission stuff. All of that lot is broken. Again, D. But you can actually leave. Can anyone remember what I got? Was it a Valkyrie piece? Oh, hey, I've got a full set of Valkyrie now. Sweet. Valkyrie systems. Alright, so I can't confirm from its sheer existence if I actually got it or not. Someone who was paying attention would have to tell me how many I had before and how many I have now. But yeah, you can actually leave that way. By design, you can do that. I had to. Well, there we are. Thank you, Awesome Iman, for paying fuller attention than I did. So yeah, there we are. We kept it. You don't have to hang around. You don't have to say, oh, can we please go back to the dry dock or whatever else. You can just leave. And added benefit, you don't go to the other person's dojo and then have to leave from there. You can just leave. Easy win. So there we are. We've had Limbo. Let's see. Zomtronic says, I have Hildren building. Can we see you in action a bit? You absolutely can. Let's go grab Hildren. Let's go grab Hildren. And this is a good time as well, guys, whilst I'm gearing up. If you want to be part of the next mission, send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad, and we'll take it from there. Have I got any Vault Prime parts? That's a good question. Let me check. Have I? Have I got any Vault Prime parts? I have got 4 Vault Prime chassis. For some reason, just them. But okay, there you are. Nakanata, I haven't even got room. You're the first to message. I'm joining again. My internet died. You absolutely can. Forgot L. In you come. There you go. So, what build have I got on this at the moment? Well, I've got a missing mod slot, so that's off to a very good start. Okay, I think I might want to form her. This build, I've gone for maxing out the strength. Oh, I see. I was going for a pillage build. I must have had a strength bonus from the Helminth infusions. Yeah, let's not use that build. High range build? No, that I can probably get behind. Oh, hello. Random observer, you absolutely can join. There we go. That's a full squad. Can I get it? Justy man. Just Sin Sam. You absolutely can get a Vault Prime part. Any of them. Not just the ones I have. You can get any of them. What you do is you go to the website, warframe.market. You find someone who's actively selling the part there. Send them the message. You can use the copy-paste message tool on the website there to just send them the message with what you want to buy and how much for. And then you just purchase it. You can absolutely have that Vault Prime part. Now, some people might be saying I'm missing the message here. Oh, you got disconnected? Let's bring you back in then, dude. There you are. Some might suggest that you are wanting me to give you the part, but I'm going to believe that that's not the case. I'm going to believe you've not come to a Twitch channel to just beg for free items, because no sensible person does that. No one would do that, because there's no way I'm just going to drop what I'm doing to hand some random person a Vault Prime part that I just happen to have. You wouldn't be asking for that. So it's all good. You know where to go now. And looking at this, to not break those builds, I'm going to put a V-former into this just to open up this slot here to me. Let's do that. The former changes are so lovely. I still have access to all of my abilities, nice and fully. Yeah, my health and shield drops, pfft, I'll handle it. But I still have all of these at rank 3, and I've got no restrictions on where I can take this frame, and that is just perfect to me. Did I try a Gloomhildren yet? I think I may have done. Gloom isn't on any one of these, but I'm pretty sure I've tried it. Hi, can I join again? I closed Warframe instead of Firefox. You're on a roll. You're on a roll. There you are. Try that once more. After that, I might think you just have a problem with me. So I've got shields, got knockdown, got defense, got ability efficiency, which is shield efficiency in this case. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go for... I'll fit that, can I? No, I cannot fit that one. What can I fit for 12 that's actually going to be useful to me? I could go for narrow-minded. I lose a bit of range, gain a duration. I think that'll work for now, just as a budget fit. Yeah, because I do want to keep up the duration a bit as well. I'm mostly focusing on the range here. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Now, you might think that Hildren would be great for... is there still room? I'm afraid there's not now any room. Sorry, Dark Souls. You might think that Hildren is great for Railjack because no energy. She's going to use her shields for it. Unfortunately, no. She's not actually good. Not when it comes to being a Railjack ability user, as it were. We'll upgrade that one because it's a valuable relic. So the reason being is that the way the costs work on the Railjack abilities, they aren't a fixed cost. When you cast them, the cost jumps up. And then it comes down slowly over time. Now, for normal energy costs, that coming down slowly over time isn't much of an issue, because if you leave it just a little bit of time, it comes down to a manageable energy cost quickly. But for the shields, it comes down at the same linear rate. It's not based on the multiplier of the shields. It doesn't take that into account. So it takes a very, very, very long time, comparatively speaking, for the ability cost to come back down again. I'll show you what I mean in the mission. Did we just lose someone? Yes, we did. Who did we lose? Disconnected again. Let's try that again. If you can't rejoin, you can't rejoin. What's this, fat Warframe? That's not fat, my dude. That's what muscle looks like. If that's the first time you've seen a muscular person, well, okay then. This is called Hildren. She is a shield-based frame, heavily so. And as you can see, my abilities down the bottom right there, you can see they cost shields. 1,140 for my missiles. So I fire out those missiles. The next cast costs 2,280. Okay, so I'm going to wait till I get that 2,280. Let's fire those again. The next cast will now cost 3,420. Quick aside, Jack H, thank you very much for your subscription with Prime. Welcome to the channel proper, my dude, and enjoy your lovely new blue sub badge. My head is in the way? Oh, of course it is. Yep. So let's just grab that. There we are, that works for now. So yeah, you can see the cost at the bottom right. It is coming down slowly. Let's see how long it takes it to get to my maximum shields. Let's give it a moment to think about that. We're at 3,200, 3,100, 3,000, 2,900, 2,800. You can see it's taken a damn long time. Any other frame will be ready to cast it now, and she's still sat there on it. And if I cast it as soon as it gets down to my maximum shields, I just won't be able to cast for a very long time. So you can use Railjack abilities for Hildren? Yes, but very badly, useless. That's what I'm teaching you here. Very, very badly. Oh, I did not realise they were right on top of us. Whoops. Let's go deal with them. The Hildren in Railjack is far more suited to doing things like this. But she can just kind of flap them anyway. Alright, mate. Seems like you're trying to board my ship. Can't be having that now. There we are. Alright, that's a good one. Wait, no. It's still alive. How is it still alive? Well, it's not alive anymore. There we are. So, yeah. Hildren can still fight very well. Although I have 75 health, yikes. But she is a bad gunner or pilot, in that the abilities cost a hell of a lot for her. You have to be very conscious about how you do those. Or I can still use that ability once right there. Every now and then it's fine. So yeah, I'm going to actually take myself over to the pulse turbine. And get to work on that, unless someone else is about to do... Oh, someone else is doing it. I'm running Hildren, and this is when people go boarding. Are you kidding? All of them have gone boarding? Okay then. The frame that should not be on the ship doing ship things is the frame on the ship doing ship things. Got it. Ah, this is perfect. Alright. It's fine. It happens. I mean, I didn't exactly ask them to stick around, but yeah. Whoops! There were no cruise ships over that side. I should be looking a different way. Oh, now there's a cruise ship. Whatever. Let's get up close and personal with it. Alright, mate. Disable it. I think I overshot that there. What? There we are. Now I've definitely taken out its shield array. Are you serious? Oh boy! Oh man, that is slightly painful. Can we? Yeah. You thought shields, Hildren shields recharge fast enough to spam Railjack skills? Well, yeah. I'm not sure if you missed it, but that's not the problem. Watch if I spam it. Oh no. The cost is now 2,520, but don't worry, I'm sure my maximum shields will be able to handle that. Let's just wait for them to recharge. There we go, 2633. Now let's fire again. So we're my max shields are 2633. The cost is now 3747. Shield recharge is not going to cut it. And for starters, the shield recharge is taking a very, very long time to get to that point. But there we go. Max shields, I can't use the ability. I just can't. It costs too much. It costs 3,600 right now. Yeah. The cost just gets too high. So Lavos is great. Frames which can generate loads of energy, they are great. Hell, they can be better than Lavos. And every other frame that isn't Hildrin is good. Hildrin is bad when it comes to those abilities. Does it work aptitude with Brammer plus hunting munitions? Okay, that is an interesting question. Let me try and break that down there. Hunting munitions works with Brammer because hunting munitions works on any primary weapon. Might be any rifle, but I think it's any primary. Yeah, any primary. Aptitude doesn't work because it doesn't work on AoE damage. So secondary AoE damage on a weapon doesn't gain the benefit of galvanized aptitude. Just straight up that. Alright, we're down to fighters and cruise ships alone here. We got someone on the main gun. They're waiting for someone to aim them at a target, I think. So here's your target. Shoot them. I'll even disable them so they can't go anywhere. Look at that. Easy to kill. Easy to kill. That's not me firing. Who's firing? You... Press F. There we go. Okay. Is an aptitude bugged on most weapons? No. So D have come out and explained that galvanized aptitude and the other condition overload style mods, they are actually never intended to work on area of effect weapons as a balancing matter. So galvanized aptitude, galvanized shot, and galvanized savvy will not work on weapons which have AoE damage as the secondary component to their damage. So the Fulmin, it has an AoE in that it has a wide shot that has infinite punch through. But that's not an AoE weapon in that it's on the primary damage. There isn't a secondary damage. But AoE explosions, so a secondary explosion after the initial impact, that does not benefit from the condition overload mods. It's not a bug, it's a feature. They didn't say it was a feature until very recently, but it's definitely a feature. Someone got out of that seat and didn't shoot. Okay, I'll just do this. Yeah, Kuva Ogress is one of them, yeah. Fulmin equal Ignis Wraith? No, Fulmin better than an Ignis Wraith. And we have an electric rock on us. Nope. That would have been fine. I didn't notice there was a bubble there. Oops. Alright. Let's fire this over here. Pop the defenses on that. And that should be good to blap. Hit them in the cell. Perfect. There we go. Or equal to Ignis Wraith in terms of mechanics of galvanized. So yeah, I believe the Ignis Wraith should work. I haven't tested it because the Ignis Wraith is just not a weapon I find fun at all, so I haven't got around to it. But yes, it should still work with the galvanized mods. Yes, all of them. And someone on this ship who is not me, please help take out some of these fighters. They're getting all over the place and it's making it hard to find the cruise ship. There we are. And we're done on the fighters anyway, but yeah. Hit scan weapons still work, just not radial attacks. So kind of, yeah. Radial attacks as a secondary component doesn't work, but hit scan and projectile weapons should still work. I'm just going to take someone else's form. This is absolute trash. You know how much I say blap gets you every time? I mean, it's a blap. Blap. Was galvanized shot not worth it on the Tenet Spirex? Should remember this. Tenet Spirex, how much of its damage is the AoE? I think most of it. And if so, yeah, it won't be good. Alright, we need to head back to the dry docks. I need to switch over to another frame request, so let's go do that, guys. The gaze is a primary, it shouldn't work. Correct, yeah, so you've got the AoE secondary damage again, I believe. I believe it's AoE secondary damage, I'll have to check that. I believe so. No, I have to check that. That's a weapon I hadn't thought of. I only normally use the gaze secondary. So I hadn't thought of the primary. Nazurka, how do you mean about the battery? Because the battery on the Forming works the same as battery on any other battery-operated weapon. It has a recharge delay, which is affected by reload speed, and then it has a recharge amount, which is unmodifiable. The catch between primary and secondary, secondary is more powerful. Overall, the secondary catch moon is more powerful, is my understanding. Alright, we need to wait for us to fully pull in. There we go. Equipment, arsenal. Let's grab the gaze here. Is it a secondary damage? No, it's not, no. Alright, in which case, no, this is fine. This will still work with it. And by it, I mean galvanized aptitude, because it's not a secondary damage type. So to give you an example of what I mean here, you compare that one's just got damage, which it happens to do in an area of effect. But if we compare that to the rammer, you see this here, the radial attack. So we've got damage, the initial impact, and then the radial attack. This radial attack does not benefit from condition overload type mods of galvanized shot, aptitude, or savvy, depending on which weapon you're working with. Is there any kit gun where the primary is stronger? There could be an argument for the Tomb Finger. I think that's about it. The Rattle Guts as well, perhaps. The mods for the secondaries tend to be that little bit more juicy anyway. The condition overloaded for weapons is not working for explosives. Not working isn't meant to work. DE have outright stated it on their forums that the galvanized status overload mods, they are not supposed to work with AoEs, which are the secondary damage component. They've not been perfectly clear on it, but it's basically what they mean, is the secondary damage component. Oh, Nazurko, I see what you mean. Draining 10 per shot instead of 1. Well, that's the thing, Nazurko, on the automatic mode, the Foreman fires 1 shot per ammo. It's on shotgun mode, it fires 10. It's the balancing effect of the shotgun versus the automatic mode. But yeah, so this works on the Void Ray, the Gaze primary, even though it's an AoE, but it won't work on those that have a radial attack separate from the initial hit. Should have been specific on the tooltip? Well, yeah, they should have come out and said that. I think this is pure speculation, but I'm going to assume there must have been some miscommunication internally, which led to that not being given out to everyone. System of Lieutenant Spirits, what would you swap Galvanized Shot for? I mean, Hornet Strike. Yeah, Hornet Strike would look like an immediate swap, considering you've not got it on there. Yeah, you've got Secondary Merciless giving you up to plus 260%. Hornet Strike's still going to give you 220%, and it's going to give you it even when Merciless isn't stacked. So, you know, at the start, when you've had a lull in killing, that's kind of a big deal. Kind of what this was trying to do, you know? So, yeah, Hornet Strike. Give yourself that kicker of damage to get going with things. Because you've already got your crits here and here. You've already got your multi-shot. You've got your Frostbite Pistol Pestilence that's giving you your viral. You've got your hemorrhage effect going on there. You've got your faction mod. The only other thing you could think about going for would be for Lethal Torrent. That will give you a mix of fire rate and multi-shot. That depends on if you want the fire rate. The multi-shot's not going to be huge because you've got Galvanized Diffusion. Otherwise, yeah, Hornet Strike. To Parma Farmer there. Marcelo Yuri, will they make it work so it won't work, or will they leave it working? Sorry, that's what? Will they make it so it won't work? By it, I presume you mean will DE make Galvanized Shot work? Not. It currently isn't working on radial attack, same with the other Galvanized mods, because it's intended. So they can't make it not work when it already doesn't work. It's specifically not working by design, they've said. And because it's by design, they're not going to change that. At least they haven't said they're going to change it. Yeah. As Keldon Slayer said, it doesn't work, that's intentional. On radial attacks. Like you can see here on Zagara's gift, my Spore Lacer. This radial attack will not benefit from Galvanized Shot. This damage will, but that won't. And as you can see, whilst this has 6k damage, that has 9k damage and is an AoE, so this is clearly the bigger component, so not buffing that is a big deal. Alright, that was Hildren. We are running a bit short on time for these other picker frames. Let's get through these. The next request was from Beardface. And there is a backlog on this. If you have requested a frame and I've just not got to it in the stream, I will still refund you the points as standard on that. So, let's grab Grendel as requested earlier by Beardface. There we go. Also, I've missed a bad joke along the way here from the Line of Khmer saying, "What do you get when you cross a cow with an octopus? Cessation of funding and a stern letter from the Ethics Committee." Well, that's just bizarre. Okay. Alright, I don't want to bring the Void Ray. I'm going to bring the Blapper 9000, aka the 10 Boy. I've got triple explosive here. Let's do it. Oh, Beard didn't suggest Grendel. Beard actually wanted Fairy Grendel. So let me just fix that real quick. Guys, there we go. Fairy Grendel. Alright then, that's a lot. Oh god. That's a lot better. I try and say it with a straight face. It's not working. Why, Fairy Grendel, why? We almost went an entire stream without seeing this. Almost went an entire Warframe stream without Fairy Grendel. But fair enough, it's here. Enjoy! The person who requested it immediately went to bed afterwards, so, yep, that's a thing. Let's head on over to our next Void Storm. Such a majestic creature? Well, it's certainly a creature. I'll give you that much. Oh god, with the lighting it looks even worse. I need some tea too, Nazurko. But of course I have tea right next to me. And plenty of it. Yikes. I mean, he's not just bad looking, he is impressively bad looking, but yikes. Just yikes. That just looks... What is my cape resting on? Like, it's not just me, that looks out of place, doesn't it? Like, did I starch my Syandana or something? Which would be weird considering that materially it looks like plastic. Did someone just leave the ship? I swear to god it sounded like someone just left the ship. Okay, none of you saw that. We definitely did not crash into anything in the warp tunnel, okay? No one can make an insurance claim because it never happened. Don't any one of you narc to the space police because nothing happened. People are definitely leaving the ship somehow. Are we in a mission? I'm just not there? Oh, I think they're going into this. What is this bug, says Sheena. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea. Ah, here we go. We're loaded. Hooray! Let's go. Some guy was at... Ooh, there we are. That was weird. Some guy was outside. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. We'll just fire those missiles and get myself into the big gun seat here. So you can see my energy cost went up to like 250 and now it's gone all the way back down to 126, the base amount. Pretty much like that. Not instant, but it was pretty quick. So that's the comparison with Hildren earlier. Hildren takes forever to get back down to the base value. Whereas frames like Grendel, and basically any other energy user, it's just normal. I'm going to shoot this one, see if I do damage. No, so it's got shields. Alright, actually it's 9 kilometers away. Let me hit it with the blackout pulse. See if I can tell. It took damage. Okay, if it took damage, then it's not got shield, so I should be able to blap it. There we are. I don't even have to see the ship to kill it. You get people who sit on the gun doing not a lot. You got no excuse. I just showed it right there. You got absolutely no excuse. Again, says Sai. Let's do it. Here we are. Charge it up. And... Bop! It's another one down. Grab myself some energy because Grendel actually uses it. Fire off another round of missiles. New question, how did I show the energy cost probability? So this is only in the Railjack. In Railjack it shows the energy cost there specifically. And that's because it is a variable energy cost. I don't know if that Black Apple's going to hit. No, there is a dome shield in the way. There we are. Now we can kill that. Someone on the main gun? They are not. I will do that. Yeah, Railjack shows the energy cost. Normal abilities don't. You can see the ability cost by opening up your abilities menu, which is by doing this. You go there, there, and this is how you can see it in mid-mission. So I know exactly what these ones cost. I have run out of dome charges because this is a relatively fresh Railjack, so let's go recharge those. Should definitely have the resources to do so. And dome charges charged. That should be sufficient. I can't teleport there for some reason because that's another bug that happens, so I will just teleport one off and then go here. They're in the seat anyway, whatever. Where's the next cruise ship? Cruise ship's over there. It is... Oh, it's only 3.5 kilometers away. You can shoot that one. I'm just going to let them shoot it. We got some fighters that need taken out, so I will take a side gunner so I don't mess up his shot on the main turret. Those missiles will do all the fighters. Yep, there they go. They're all done. Are they taking a shot? Yes, they are. Good, good. And they hit it. Nice. Let's find him another one. Oh, it's right there, and it has a shield? Yeah, that one's got a shield on it. Let's go deal with that. I do not have the energy to do it the normal way, so I'm going to have to do it that way. I didn't take it all off. There we are. Now it's vulnerable. Cool, I'll aim to it. Let's get myself some more energy, because clearly I need that. The ship is taking some heavy fire. Anakin saying, what's with the insane drop rate on ordnance and turret velocity? No idea, but you don't really need them. Like, at all. Ah, there's a cruise ship. Hi, mate! Let's just keep him steady. And it should be blapped in just a moment. Ah, they didn't hit the nacelle or they don't have the mod. One or the other. Forget L, try again. L? Maybe they didn't have enough charges. Alright, I'll try. Actually, it seems logical to me, line of command. You see, if a mod does very little, then it is a niche, dare I say it, end game tier bonus. Whereas the mods that do the largest amount, those are your mainstays, those are your everyone should have these, and so you want them to be more common. It's like how with upgrading mods with Endo, the final bonus on a 10 rank mod isn't really that much compared to all the other ranks combined, and yet it costs more than them. Oh, someone just tried to board it. That boarding doesn't work until the shield's gone. There we are. I know that someone's boarded it, but I'm just going to blap it. Oh. I'm going to hope that Nakunata's going to blap it. I'm going to hope, I'm going to pray. Oh well, whatever. It's dying, one way or the other. But yeah, so the same way in that getting the final rank on a mod takes ages in comparison, getting those niche final mods also takes ages in comparison. because it's not as crucial as the easier to get stuff. And it's decent balancing. For those who don't have the time, don't have the means, don't have the drive to go do the really grindy stuff, they still get 90% effectiveness. And for those who want to get that last little bit out, you spend the extra time, and that's where the hard grind is. And this is a grind game, so they're going to put grind in somewhere. I prefer it that way around. Alrighty then, there we go. That is that. Hey, more corrupted holokeys. How many holokeys have we got today? And rush repair drone, nice. I swear we've gotten quite a few holokeys today. Now, I've not exactly been doing the most efficient runs of these either. I've had a few randoms in, we've had non-full squads at times, we've just had issues. I'm using Fairy Grendel.
Mission complete. Exit
Yeah.
24NOV21.
So we've got quite a few corrupted holokeys. I'll see in a moment how many I have in total now. Holokey weapons are crap right now? Yeah, they'll rotate around. Not a thing I'm really a fan of, the rotation random stats, but that's just how they are. What can you buy with holokeys? So holokeys are used to get yourself the Tenet melee weapons. You get these from Ergoglast in any relay. You spend 40 holokeys and you get yourself one Tenet melee weapon of your choice out of the selection currently available. The Tenet melees, they go up to level 40 rather than 30. You just need to farm them for every 2 levels after level 30. And they are pretty powerful overall. They're not perfect. There are some good and some bad bits, but they are pretty powerful. Wow, this is in the way of the menu. That's new. Alrighty, so that was the Fairy Grendel. Now, we are actually out of time on the stream here, so Marjah Salty and Adam Malik, I'm very sorry, I have not actually had opportunity to get to your picker frames. I'm not going to just bung them into some stupid quick missions. I'll refund you the points on those ones, guys, and well, you'll have those there available for the next Warframe stream, or for something else that you choose to use them on. Speaking of, as Slash22 has just found right there, we have got a platinum giveaway going ahead as well at the moment, guys. So that's about to be drawn right now. If you want in on that, you need to be redeeming that ticket right now, as I'm about to close the entries as soon as I've checked how many corrupted holokeys I have. Do I have a creator glyph? I do not have a creator glyph, no. I've actually only been a Warframe creator officially, having the banner in my profile and whatnot. I've only been that since, I think it was September. It's not really been that long. And yeah, no, I don't have a glyph. So I have 138 corrupted holokeys now. Nice. That's nice. That's 3 weapons right there. Beautiful. Lightning Commander say I can't join the giveaway because I spent all my points on that bad joke. You made your choice, Lightning Commander. Yeah, you made your choice. Fair do. Alrighty then, so that is all wrapped up there. Let's quickly slip to solo so no one comes in and abducts me. It has done that before, as has a couple others, so I always do that now. And let's see, who has actually joined in on the raffle today? Just grabbing the list. And let's put a pin in the redemption so that no one else can join. If you haven't clicked it already, I literally just told you to do so, so I have zero sympathy. There we are. Alrighty then, boys and girls. Let's bring up the spinner. Here are all of the names, all the people who are in for today's Platinum Raffle. 75 Platinum going out to any platform. Only one of you is going to be the winner. It could be anyone. I'm going to give this like 15 shuffles because why not? And one more. Let's see. Who's going to be the winner? The winner of today's Platinum Raffle is Caesar. Ain't no backstabbing on this one. Caesar, or C4ES4R67, as that actually says. But I'm going to call you Caesar because I think that's intended. Congratulations, my dude. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch to get hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get this sent on over to you. And to everyone else in the stream here today, thank you very much for joining in, but do not go anywhere just yet. We're going to be raiding over to another part of the Warframe community. I just need to go through this awkward bit of finding who we're going to raid. Who do you want to say hi to today, guys? Who do we want to say hi to today? Where do we go? Because, like, you know, there's all these different streams out there, but the people I'm following aren't actually on Warframe at the moment. Well, except for someone I raided very recently, so that... We want to spread the love. We want to spread the love. Mason Made for Life, I know. We've been to Zion recently. I like to spread it around a bit. Because as wonderful as Zion's data is, I don't want to keep going to the same 3-4 streams, you know? I don't want to keep going to the same 3-4 streams. I mean, unless all of you guys want to go to Zion's data. If all of you want to go, then we'll go. But you've got until it takes me to find another stream that I'd be happy with raiding to decide that. Evie saying, I have one idea, a bit different though. I mean, Evie, you can just say the idea. You can just say the idea. Let's see. Oh, we're the most viewed stream at the moment. Blimey, I did not realise that. Wow. Could raid Germo936, quite good at Eidolon hunts. Okay, has he got a webcam? Let me drop in and see if I can get past the adverts to double check on that. Because of course, Twitch adverts are, you know, a thing. Give that a moment. Pirate, more artwork than gameplay. Looking for Warframe gameplay more than anything. Who won the Platinum giveaway? So that was Caesar, a blind guy playing it. It was Caesar. I'll be contacting him once this stream is all wrapped up. I'm just trying to get past these adverts. 30-second adverts, really. Yeah, Gemma's got a webcam. And he is open to raids. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. An expert on Eidolons is very different from myself because I am not an expert on Eidolons. So let's go give it a little bit of love. Never mind, the raid failed. Let me try this again. If it fails again, it tells me that he actually is blocking them. We can't go. We can't go to Germa. If you want to go to Germa, you have to go on your own. We can't do an official raid. So, by default, we're going to Zion Zeta. There we are. Yeah. Sorry, it seems that he's blocked raids, so we're going to Zion Zeta instead. But that is all that we have got time for today, guys. Thank you very, very much. If you do enjoy the channels, make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button. But that is all we got time for, and I'll see you next time. Bye!